Trevor was 5th, which is still a heck of a climb from whence they came. But it was Matthew Stafford in a close vote. I'll tell you what I took from all the awards, and we'll go through them as we work our way through the 6 o'clock hour. Trevor and Liam making the rounds at the Super Bowl as well. You're going to hear from both those guys this hour. What direct opposing viewpoints when it comes to the evaluation and respect for the New England Patriots? Right? The Hall of Fame left you with an aftertaste of New England Hatriots as neither Kraft nor Belichick get in. By the way, more irony to the whole thing coming up, but so New England, you seem to have this disdain against the Patriots almost that Belichick and owner Robert Kraft get left out. Buddy, not when it comes to the 2025 season. Mike Vrabel, your coach of the year. Liam Cohen almost got him. Liam was second, and it was close. Just like the MVP vote was close, it was Matthew Stafford, but just barely. One of the closest MVP votes ever. They love Drake May. They put him way up there. And then the Assistant Coach of the Year award goes to Josh McDaniels. Come on, man. That's the best we can do. So, man, while you looked at what they didn't do for the Patriots in the Hall of Fame Selection Committee, it seems like no one paid a lick of attention to how they got there. Look, Mike Vrabel is deserving. You can't hold his previous success against him. That doesn't make any sense. Just like Liam Cohen, he took over a 4-13 team. He's in the Super Bowl. I had no problem with Vrabel getting it. I hoped Liam would. I thought he might. I thought he was deserving. Trevor finished 5th. It was the two guys at the top, and then Josh Allen was 3rd. Christian McCaffrey 4th. McCaffrey was also the comeback player of the year. I thought that'd go to Hutchinson, quite frankly. I'm surprised McCaffrey showed up in the top 5. Did it feel like Christian McCaffrey was ever having an MVP type year?
No, not at all.
I mean, I looked at his stats. I know he did kind of compile them as he went, but he never felt
not comeback player of the year.
No, he didn't feel like he came back to what Christian McCaffrey was.
I definitely thought Aiden Hutchinson was going to get that one.
Yeah. And again, sitting here, it didn't feel like Trevor had a whole lot to come back from. I know he did have that shoulder surgery last offseason, and he did get banged out of about the last half of the games. Only played, 9 or 10 games in 2024. And it felt like a most improved award maybe for Trevor more than comeback player. But anyway, we will parse through all those awards and NFL news and Super Bowl news as we take you here through a GFL Friday that's Green for Life. Trust him for all your commercial roll-off needs. Stafford, an interesting MVP. By the way, says he will be back next year. Makes sense. But Matthew Stafford's, 37, is he? Maybe even older. And to win your first MVP at this age is certainly remarkable. So, defensive player of the year, offensive player of the year, there are a lot of years where you try and wonder why the offensive player of the year isn't just the MVP. But it's another year where those three names are all different: MVP, offensive player of the year, and defensive player of the year. So we will have fun with the pigskin. One final postseason time before Sunday night's kickoff between the Patriots and the Seahawks. I consume so much media, so much television, so much pregame hype around the Super Bowl that I'm surprised by one thing. The colossal mistake and the rematch portion of this game, I don't feel like has been shoved down my throat as much as I would have expected. You know what I mean, E?
I know what you mean.
I thought we would have just dwelt on it and talked to Marshawn and already seen my Malcolm Butler feature, somehow tracked down some despondent Seattle Seahawk who can't believe the call and, has never returned. He's living in some, vacant plot of land in Mesquite, Oregon. I'm again surprised that hasn't felt like a bigger drumbeat in the preamble to the Super Bowl. Maybe it's because both teams are so different. But, man, to have only met once in the Super Bowl, for it to end like it did, it would have been worth, if not a constant revisit, an oft-revisited storyline.
It almost feels like they're purposely avoiding it in a sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're saying this because sometimes you just don't catch it at the right time.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I kind of feel like that too.
Because that's a big story.
Yeah, it's the dumbest play call in Super Bowl history.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and you should, by the way, just as when you are great, live with greatness as your legacy. When you are the biggest dumb A in play calling history, Darrell Bevel, I'm talking to you.
You got to hold that.
You should be in the Hall of Shame, and it should stay there forever. You cost a battleground of warriors a title. You did. Ugh. Awful. You're going to find anyone, E.T., this is how dominant in the matchup the Seahawks seem to be over the Patriots. I just happened to click on the, what do we got here? This is CBS's Super Bowl 2026 picks, why the experts are picking who they are picking. Will anyone pick the Patriots?
Yeah, there's always one person. I think there's always one person, at least.
Now, it depends on how many experts. Am I talking about a panel here? Am I about to look at 8 names, or am I only going to have a couple? We'll see. All right, the first dude, Super Bowl picks and predictions. I'll spare you all the particulars. We've been through them. Seahawks 20, Patriots 13.
All right.
Up next, Seahawks 23, Patriots 16.
Okay.
All right, so at least as far as CBS goes, that's 2. I saw Prisco pick the Seahawks over on CBS. We can get into some of the nitty gritty on the Super Bowl matchup. It's our last time. We're not the station that bores you with the breakdown of the 3-4 defense, but certainly some game themes. Look, I'm with everyone. I think the Seahawks are going to win. Okay, I do, but I wouldn't shock me if they didn't. The one thing the Seahawks are lacking, they don't have that swagger that like the Chiefs carry in if they were in the same matchup. If the Chiefs were in the same matchup and they were the better team and they were the one that was favored by 7, it would feel like a more comfortable 7. There's still just a little bit, are we sure with the Seahawks? At least there is. With me. Did you see Baker Mayfield with Liam Cohen last night?
No, I was watching. I was looking for Baker and Trevor.
We got to pull. Well, this is kind of on the red carpet. ESPN was doing an interview with Liam Cohen, and he got a visit from Baker Mayfield, and he even put his own spin. Go to where could you find this? Go to ESPN.com. And I'll continue bleeping here. And they've got a best of the red carpet, like little section. Scroll down. Just keep scrolling down. There you go. There you go. Yeah, pull that. Let's play that for folks that didn't see it. Yeah, the Super Bowl pre-week festivities, they didn't hook me this year. I didn't watch a lick of the Pro Bowl. I didn't watch a lick of the honors show last night. I didn't follow with bated breath the Hall of Fame announcements. I mean, Operation Leak had taken care of. We didn't know Eli. We didn't know Frank Gore. We didn't know Fred Taylor. We knew no Tom Coughlin. We knew no Bill Belichick. We knew no Robert Kraft. I mean, it's a lot of names. There's not that many that are fighting. Now, Fred Taylor we knew without going to that room. But, yeah, Liam Cohen seemed to be enjoying his moment last night, and you should. You know, he had a heck of a season. Again, he was second in the Coach of the Year voting, so he did beat out Ben Johnson. I like seeing that. Fell just short of Mike Vrabel, and then being interviewed on ESPN's red carpet, he got interview bombed by his former QB.
How do you go from the worst Duval chant to turning it around and winning the AFC South?
Yeah, I mean, this is about football, right? So that's what it comes down to. This is entertainment, though. We got to have a blast with it. Every opportunity you get. I mean, this is such a cool atmosphere to be a part of. To be in the National Football League and have our players play the way they did and respond the way they did, was very proud of.
And have you seen Trevor tonight, and what do you think of him and being up for an award tonight?
Very proud of Trevor. We came out here together. We flew together. We had a great time. Our families are close, and to see him be a finalist for both MVP and Comeback Player of the Year, it's something that we're all as an organization very proud of.
As a coach, I know you guys never like to say you're surprised by a result, right? You put in the work. But are you a little bit surprised that guys were able to go from taking over this team and then winning the division?
Look, you try not to set too many expectations early on. It's just a matter of trying to live in the moment, be where our feet are, continue with the process, and then look up and see what the results are. So very pleased with those results at times, and ultimately want to be playing on Sunday this weekend, but very proud of our process. And to say you're surprised, I mean, it's just it's a cool thing to be a part of.
It's a red carpet. We're
He got him. He got
Baker
him.
just stole the moment, but I was going to say
He hates
you
it,
had
man.
To give us a Duval. You've had to
He
avoid
hates it.
Oh, man, all I keep it now is Duval. That's it. Duval County. Very proud to be a part
he
of
hates it
though.
so
I'm very
bad.
appreciative of this opportunity.
That's his humbling moment, man. That's the one he wears. He hates it. He's doing his best to smile through it.
He hates
and
it.
pretend like he doesn't hate it. He hates being tagged with that. He hates going on these national shows and they play it and they remind him, man, he wants a do-over so bad. I'm telling you, Liam's like me from this standpoint. If he lost the wheel bet, he wouldn't want one of those embarrassments.
Correct.
He'd do one of the, I'll take the pain.
Yeah,
I'll go run the river run. Don't put me in a thong and make me go to the Dunkin' Donuts. He's me that way. He doesn't. Yeah, and apparently it's going. Maybe next year. I'm not. In some ways, I'm surprised. In others, I'm not. That the shelf life of his miscalled Duval, lasted this long. But I guess I'm not in today's day and age. It went viral.
I think with something like that with Baker, that's probably the first time Baker's seen him, and that's the first thing that come to mind.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
He hates it. He's a good sport about it.
He gotta hold it.
He's trying to extra smile his way through it, but that man don't like it. Y'all stop making fun of me all the time. Captain Kevin, we return. I got more from Liam. He was making the rounds yesterday on the national show, so it's sometimes fun to hear what they say to those on the outside. We hear them on the inside day after week after month. Captain Kevin, we return to Football Fix later. Lots on the table here. The final Friday of the football season. It's a GFL Friday on the Drill.
Now, another classic moment in Jags history.
The Gator Bowl, 1979. More than 50,000 people in the stands. And what a statement they made that night. 50,000 people, one voice. We want the NFL.
1010XL, home of the Jaguars. Streaming live from the XL Digital Studios. Polished by Harbor Dental Care, the locally owned smile restoration experts.
Welcome to Key Buick GMC, proudly family-owned and operated since 1943. Come see why they're North Florida's new and pre-owned truck center, conveniently located on Southside and JTB, just minutes from the St. John's Town Center. At Key Buick GMC, every new vehicle comes with our lifetime powertrain warranty. Key Buick GMC, we are professional grade. Online at keybuickgmc.com. Lifetime powertrain warranty covers engine, transmission, drivetrain only. Exclusions apply. See dealer for details.
Attention Northeast Florida golfers. Save hundreds on golf at premier local courses and support youth development. The First Tee of North Florida Tour Card is your key to big savings and making a difference. For just $99, you'll unlock discounted golf and offers at top courses and local businesses all year long. Plus, every tour card purchase helps fund programs that build character, confidence, and life skills for kids in our community. Grab your tour card today at tourcard.org.
Strong in the classroom, gifted on the field.
1010XL and Southeast Orthopedic Specialists celebrate scholar athletes. Wednesday afternoons on The Frangie Show. Activated by
The Plumbers and Pipe Fitters Local Union 234.
Let's talk about the sound no homeowner wants to hear. Drip, drip, drip. Still dripping. That's exactly why Duck Duck Rooter created the Love Your Pipes promotion. Plumbing problems don't scare us. Not with years of experience and honest upfront pricing on our side. Right now, you can get free plumbing assessment on all fixtures with any paid plumbing service. It's the smart move to fix the issue now before it becomes bigger. So when you're stuck, call the Duck, 904-862-6769, duckduckrooter.com.
If your home doesn't have a fireplace, CSS can install a beautiful electric or gas fireplace from Heat & Glow with no major remodel required. See their showroom or cssoutdoor.com for a free estimate. CSS, you dream it, we build it.
Looking to elevate your game night experience? Look no further than Best Bet. We're not just a card room, we're your destination for excitement, fun, and big wins. Whether you're a seasoned player or new to the game, we have something for everyone. Join us at Best Bet Jacksonville, Orange Park, or St. Augustine for thrilling tournaments, exciting promotions, and a vibrant atmosphere that will take your game night to the next level. Elevate your game night at Best Bet. Visit bestbetjacks.com to learn more. That's bestbetjacks.com.
What race car driver won 27 times in one season?
When your homeowner's insurance policy is up for renewal, it's a good idea to shop around to find a better plan. Southern Oak Insurance for over 20 years provides Floridians a clear option. SouthernOak.com.
Our family protecting yours. Southern Oak Insurance.
Richard Petty, the King, won 200 times in his career, including 27 times in 1967.
Southern Oak Insurance. Our family protecting yours.
Need or want cash? Beaches Jewelry and Pawn has cash available. Ready to buy guitars, surfboards, jewelry, firearms, tools, and especially gold. They need it all, selling or pawning. Get cash on the spot at Beaches Jewelry and Pawn in Jacksonville Beach.
Checkmate. I'm Brendan Cecilia, founder of Checkmate Coatings.
And I'm Chester, company mascot at your service.
There are 2 important steps to installing the perfect garage floor. The 2-stage coating application? Sure. But nothing is more important than preparing the floor. Our team uses diamond grinding machines to grind your floors to a smooth, level finish. Only then can we...
Hold on! You grind garage floors with perfectly lovely diamonds?
No, Chester. We grind floors to perfection using the very best ugly diamonds. Too ugly for jewelry, but perfect for the grinding pads we use to prep the surface.
Perfect preparation and application. Now that's a perfect marriage.
Ugly diamonds?
Check. Perfect preparation?
Check. Smooth, gorgeous gleaming floors that really catch your eye? Checkmate!
Transforming your floors, making them great. Checkmate.
Visit checkmatecoatings.com.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still, present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch. Here's another call on the 1010XL hotline, driven by Key Buick GMC, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. Now, Captain Kevin Favors Fishing Report. Wheeled in by Sunrise Heating and AC of North Florida and CSS Fireplaces and Outdoor Living on 1010XL.
He guides us through the fishing world with expertise. And we ain't afraid to kick it around in the sports world as well. Let's fire up the hotline, bring in Captain Kev. This wacky weather up and down. We'll get to that in a sec. Kevin, we have shared we're kind of the same generation. And I feel like we've shared the opinion through the years of these coaches when they get down in the red zone and they just won't take the points, and any added insurance or bonus like they're later in the game doesn't matter, right? Right. So I saw a stat. It just might be the tipping point for me in a Super Bowl. I'm having a hard time working up a rooting interest. I just got nothing for either one of these teams. There's not a catch for either one of these teams, and most qualifiers I have for them are negative. I don't like them for this reason or them for that reason. Right. But here's one that I can support. ET, you ready?
I'm ready.
The Seattle Seahawks this season kicked the most red zone field goals in the league. Attaboy, Mike McDonald. Attaboy. One of you hadn't completely lost your dadgum marbles. So I'm going to go for the Seahawks, who are the only ones who aren't afraid to be successful in the NFL and score on every drive. So there you go. That's my tie-in. That's not very compelling. That's the point.
The Jaguars game and the Denver game.
Yes.
Yes. It drove me freaking crazy. I'm like, kick the damn field goal. What are we doing?
Chicago did the same thing, and they ended up going to overtime, so it didn't matter. The Rams did the same thing against Carolina at the end of the half. It didn't. Every single game, one of the team either lost the game, you could argue, at least in part to it, or survived despite making the wrong decision. Like they could have put it away the other way. Yeah.
Right.
Annoying.
Yep. Yeah, it is annoying. You know what? better than I expected.
Okay, what does that mean?
Well, because with all this cold weather, I wasn't sure. I was scared that this water temperature was going to get really low, and the lowest that I've seen all week is 50, and that's okay. 50, the fish, they get lethargic, which is fine, but they don't start floating. It's got to get in the 40s for it to really start affecting them, and we didn't have that. Maybe some small fish, you know what I mean, up in the shallows and stuff, were affected, but I didn't see any snook floating this week, anything like that. The bite was decent. I mean, you're just not gonna blister the fish this time.
Not this thing, yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's right.
If you go and catch 3 or 4 slot fish, man, you've had a hell of a day. But I think that so anyway, all that is really good. That the trout bite's been good. The sheep's head fishing is getting better, but the weather looks like it's really going to start getting better next week. So you let this water temperature start jumping back up there in the mid to high 50s, and it's going to be really good, Jeff. Really good.
We've talked to this a lot through the years. We've been doing this for 20 years, and most people when they fish, that first and foremost is is it when first and foremost it's going to rain. Right.
Yeah.
But then you get into the thing, but really the winds are so important, especially when you're fishing, in the ocean rather than inshore. But and we, the tides you learn are important, but water temperature is another. Like when you have a big change one way or the other, it's going to affect it one way or the other. No.
Yeah.
Probably understated.
It's totally understated. I mean, it's I mean, just think about whenever we're talking, in July about a thermocline. I mean, that's all temperature related, and you have to be able to go to where there's warm waters. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and right now it's the same way. You can't go fish up in the shallows because that's where the coldest water is, and but if you get on those mud flats where the sun has been beating on it and there's an incoming tide, that's where those fish are going to go. So yeah, you have to think about all those things, and like you talked about wind, it's going to blow like Dickens tomorrow, and then be much better on Sunday. So Super Bowl Sunday, if you want to fish in the mornings and early afternoon, I think it's going to be beautiful. But
you got any plans? Are you Super Bowl party guy or Super Bowl chill guy? What's your preferred method?
No. So I was telling you. So we have what we call our Grey Goose Cup party.
Oh yeah, we talked about this before, but refresh all of us.
Yeah. So there's 10 of us. And of the 10 of us, we fish 3 kingfish tournaments a year, and whoever catches the biggest kingfish tournament during those tournaments wins the Grey Goose Cup. But they have to host the party, and everybody has to buy them their favorite bottle of liquor.
Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds like I mean, might be some Mondays off.
I told her I might have to slide.
Yeah. But we do everything. I mean, we're going to have a bushel of oysters. We got backstrap. We got steaks. I mean, we do it up right. I mean, it's a big deal, and it's just a lot of fun. So yes, we do have the big party, and we're all going to Captain Chris Stevens this year. He won last year, so I've got to go and buy him a bottle of Grey Goose today.
Yeah, yes, you do, friend.
And then, by the way, it ain't the small one.
Oh, it's the big boy.
Yeah, it's the $75 one. Yeah.
Of course, well, as it should be.
Teasing me, Jay. Teasing me.
Yeah, you better be careful. ET and I are going to,
pull up.
Yeah, that's right. We're going to start finding you on Google Maps.
It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun.
Sounds like it. Who are you? Who do you want to win?
I have no idea.
It's right. It's that kind of game. I can't find something.
Yeah, seriously, I don't have a clue who I would root for. I guess maybe during the game there's got to be somebody I'll root for, but I have no rooting interest whatsoever. None.
Yeah, I know. And usually either you have a slight rooting interest or a slight root against. Let's don't leave that one out. It's easy to root against. Like for years, people made a living rooting against the Cowboys, against the Patriots, against the Chiefs, whoever it might be. So I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
Have a great weekend. Enjoy your party. Be safe.
Thank you, buddy. Y'all have a great weekend. See you.
Yeah, there he goes. That's Captain Kevin Faber. I want to hear from Trevor Lawrence and Liam Cohen kind of making the rounds. A little bit of a tip of the cap to the seasons they had. We'll do that when we come back on the other side. But before we go to I don't accept this. I don't accept this response. Okay? And I'm not trying to coddle players. There's expectations and accountability on both sides. Okay? But I disagree with this statement. Hey, a better idea is to get the 2 yards. Damn, why can't the players be accountable? Blame the coach. Can't disagree any more strongly with that than I can't. I'll tell you why. Getting 2 yards in the NFL, it's about a 60% success rate. Getting a field goal from inside the red zone is about 100% success rate. You understand that nuance? You have to understand that nuance. If you can't understand that nuance, we can't have the conversation. Let me make it easy for you. You got a 60% chance I'm going to hand you $100. You have a 100% chance I'm going to hand you $75. Which one do you want? I'm not saying you won't take your 60% chance at your hundo. Well, actually, that's not fair. I'll give you $70. You got a 60% chance I can hand you $70, or you got a 100% chance I can hand you $30. I mean, how rich are you?
Yeah.
Come back with more next. You're listening to The Drill.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios, your home for Gators Hoops is 1010XL.
Florida's front court is on fire as they bring the heat to the hardwood at Texas A&M. Gators Aggies. Tomorrow at 8 on 1010XL.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking mumbo-jumbo. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices. I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from high heels to wagon wheels. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
All right, folks, our private equity fund just bought another one in Jacksonville.
Love it. Let's make sure the website says locally trusted.
Should we change the number to a Florida area code?
Nah, just pretend we're local.
Meanwhile, Holland Sons Plumbing didn't need a rebrand to stay local. We're family-owned, veteran-operated, and proud to call Jacksonville home. So if you want a plumber who actually lives in your neighborhood, not in a boardroom, call Holland Sons Plumbing. Holland Sons Plumbing. Locally owned, nationally unbothered.
Hello, First Coast. I'm sure by now you have seen our bright green GFL trucks and containers throughout the greater Jacksonville area. We're an industry leader in solid waste and would love the opportunity to earn your business. We're committed to customer service, reliability, and have an unwavering focus on safety. Whether commercial or construction, let us haul your waste away. Call 904-760-5880 to get a quote today from GFL, Green for Life.
Frank Frangie here. If you're expecting a tax return this year, here's a smart way to use it. Invest in new tires from Big Chief Tire. It's one of the best things you can do for your car and your safety. I've been going to Big Chief for years because they do it right every time. Put that refund to good use and hit the road with confidence. Visit WeKeepJacksRollin.com or call 904-932-0950 today and let Big Chief take care of you. That's Big Chief Tire.
Jimerson Burr is a full-service, Florida-based commercial law firm that has experience and capabilities to handle any legal issue a business is confronted with. Learn more about what they can do for you at jimersonfirm.com.
Diabetes, high blood pressure, anxiety meds, everyone's on them. If you're a 50-year-old male, maybe a bit porky, and you may even have type 2 diabetes, $1 million of term insurance may only cost you about $200 a month. Call Term Provider. Speak with Big Lou at 800-444-9336. Big Lou will find a term life policy for you even if you have type 2 diabetes, are overweight, or have high blood pressure. Term Provider has helped thousands of people like you who think they can't afford term life insurance. Insurance. To buy $1 million of affordable term life for you, all you need to do is call Big Lou at 800-444-9336. Lou will make sure the scales are tipped in your favor. Call 800-444-9336. Big Lou will answer your call and work to fit you into a term life policy that you can afford. Remember, Big Lou's like you. He's on meds too. Call 800-444-9336. 800-444-9336.
Daly's Dash is not only your Jaguars game day stop, but a great place to grab a meal any day of the week. To honor the Jags and the fans, we've crafted the Duval Sub. The Duval comes with freshly sliced turkey ham, melted cheddar and habanero jack cheese, topped with crisp lettuce, fresh tomatoes, and a double portion of our secret sauce, all served on a fresh roll. Come by your local's Daly's Dash today to get your delicious Duval Sub. Daly's is the official convenience store sponsor of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Royal Pest Services, a local company you can trust. Royal Pest is a certified installer of tap insulation, which stands for thermal, acoustic, and pest control. Reduce that electric bill by adding pest protection. It's that easy. Online at royalpestservices.com.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch.
I think starting with the scheme, obviously Mike's a great coach and great coordinator. Played against him when he was in Baltimore, and he's great. What's up? And it always has run a really, really tough scheme to prepare for because it's organized chaos, right? He has a lot of different pressure looks that he can get into, but he doesn't overdo it, and it's not feast or famine. It's very calculated. They're in their spots. Even when they do pressure, they have zone droppers. They do a good job. Right. I think you look at Seattle as when you pair that with also really, really good personnel and a really good front. Right. That's tough because they can also just rush forward and get after you a little bit because their front's so good and their back end, they can cover. They're really smart. All those things really make them a good defense.
Yeah. That's Trevor Lawrence helping out with a little Super Bowl preview. He and his Jaguars faced the Seattle Seahawks this year. That was, until the Buffalo game, the only time they lost on home soil, and that was a ferocious defense that day, if you remember. You look back, and statistically, Trevor Lawrence had a really good day that day. When it came to the rating and the yardage total, all that stuff. But man, he was running for his life. 2 weeks in a row. That period made you really question whether or not this team would be as good as they ended up being. But yeah, Seattle, and that's just the defensive side of the ball. We can also talk about the offensive side for sure. I will say this, man. Different can be better. It's hard for me to get used to, and then I go old school cynical of, well, if you're the offensive player of the year, why aren't you the MVP, or vice versa? Like if the MVP is a quarterback, how can he also not be the offensive player of the year? But then I start thinking about it and how much that would help in other sports. Wouldn't it help in baseball if you could have an MVP and an offensive player of the year? So it doesn't have to be the single most outstanding statistical performance of the year is the most valuable player. The most valuable player in leagues isn't always the leading scorer. It's not always the leading home run guy. It's always the leading, a rebounder or whatever it is. So after all that, back and forth, I'm okay with Josh Allen being the MVP and Saquon Barkley the offensive player of the year a year ago. And I think this year it could also measure up. Matthew Stafford wasn't the offensive player of the year. He was good on offense, but he wasn't like the offensive. When I think offensive player of the year, I think who this year was the hardest guy for the league to stop. It was Saquon last year. I think they got it right. It's the guy we pumped up this week.
Yeah.
JSN, Jackson Smith and Jigba named offensive player of the year.
It was.
While Matthew Stafford is the MVP. And you know what? It makes sense to me, both those picks. A lot of years where they don't make sense.
When you put it like that, that makes sense. Exactly how you said it. Who was the hardest guy to stop? And they got it right.
Yeah, and Puka is a close second.
Yes.
It feels, this is how good Puka is. It feels like he missed games this year and still was that productive. But he didn't miss games, so I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Mm-hmm.
But it feels like your surest bet to fill up the stat sheet week to week to week in the league is Puka, is what it feels like. But Jackson Smith and Jigba, we went through the numbers, they're basically, pretty near the same, except JSN is such a big play guy, right? What do we say, 15 yards a pop he was
15
getting?
a pop at 129 catches?
Yeah, on that kind of volume when it comes to catches. All right, let's go back to, again, Trevor out at the Super Bowl where he failed to win either the MVP or the Comeback Player of the Year award. Liam Cohen, as we mentioned, very close in Coach of the Year, was second place to Mike Vrabel there. Trevor was asked, and again, this is the national media's, many of his first chance to really have a conversation with Trevor, but was asked, could he pick the one game this year where everything kind of like finally clicked and then we took off from there? Was there that game?
It was kind of a progression all year of feeling more comfortable. Then there were some times where, I felt like I played a little bit slower than I wanted to or wasn't seeing it great. And then, to be honest, and people probably won't love my answer, I mean, we played in Arizona and had a lot of turnovers that game, but I felt like I was seeing it well for the most part. Our passing game kind of finally got clicking. Like, we hit some big plays, we were moving the ball consistently, and it felt like we had finally started to click besides the turnovers. So we left that game. We ended up winning in overtime, kind of an ugly win. But me and Liam were talking, and he was like, this is how great he was all year. He was like, man, I would take only positives from this. Like, I know we had turnovers, whatever. Right. Think about all the good things we did, how we were moving the ball on offense, how we were hitting these shots, and some more explosives than we had in the past. Right. And it took a while for the passing game to click. So that was the first step, was like, okay, we feel like this is really coming together. I know I got to clean up some stuff on my end, take care of the ball, but I really think we're heading in the right direction. And then after that, you look at the year, and it's pretty good from then on.
Fire there.
It really kind of we talked about that when it happened. That's some good psychology. You got to play some psychology in a long season. Liam Cohen picked a good time to play some psychology. If you're a poker player and you say you kind of bluff raise pre-flop, you don't have a great hand, but you raise anyway, and then boom, you smash it. That's kind of what happened there. Pulled this guy's, hey, don't take anything but positive, man. I feel confident I can call anything with you guys. I almost predicted that Trevor would say the Arizona game, like as I was introing that soundbite. And sugar, that's exactly what he said. I'm looking at, after that Arizona game, 27-24, then they went to Tennessee. Then Trevor got just icy hot. The Jets, Denver, Indy, Tennessee at the end. Played good against all of them. Parker Washington kind of got going in that Arizona game, it feels like. He did have 4 grabs against and 10 targets against the Rams a few weeks earlier, but it felt like at Arizona is when they finally kind of committed to Parker. 7 targets, 5 catches that day, 71 yards and a touchdown. And then he got a little banged up for a couple weeks and then came back at Denver. What a big day, 6 for 145. Indy, 8 for 145. Tennessee, 5 for 87. The offense in the passing game certainly turned a corner. And, that seems like a pretty fair transition point. That second half, fourth quarter against Arizona, especially considering Liam had commended them at the time. All right, let's get a couple from Liam Cohen. He was on with Colin Cowherd yesterday. He was on the McAfee show yesterday. He's got him from a couple of different ways. First and foremost, about this year's Super Bowl, about Mike Vrabel, who ended up edging him out for Coach of the Year. Look, there's a lot of respect for Liam Cohen towards Mike Vrabel and some things he'd like to see emulated in Jacksonville.
That's everything to me, is the relationships. Like, take football back to Pop Warner, take it to high school, take it to college. It's the brotherhood, it's the relationships, it's the trust, it's the connection in the locker room, the coaches and players having a real honest, open conversations that, you're right, can be difficult, can be challenging. But if you approach those conversations and tough ones as a man and bring it to him as a man without really ego involved from your standpoint or the organization standpoint, those guys can usually take that stuff like men and they can handle it like men. And that's what they want to be treated like. They're pros. We're working together. I happen to be the head football coach. And so when you can make them not feel like a line on a piece of paper of a playbook, I think those guys are going to play a lot harder for you. I think those guys in the fourth quarter are going to reach and find something maybe they didn't have. So those are the type of relationships that we would like to have with our players, our coaching staff. And you can see Coach Vrabes has that without a question.
All right, the question is just going to keep on being asked until we're done with next year and we can look at the stat sheet and review the game film and see just how much Travis Hunter is going to play both ways. I don't feel like the questions or the answers are any more clear than they were this year at that time, or at least past the point that they drafted him. So on with McAfee yesterday, Liam Cohen asked, how do you figure out this Travis Hunter situation? Can he play both ways?
I do think the best thing that could have happened was all right, not that he got hurt, but we got hurt and we were able to have success, right? So now we get the privilege of going throughout this. He's still rehabbing, going through a whole process of rehab, getting back. But now we can go say, okay, where is this going to truly help us go take the next step? What's going to actually help us get over the hump from time, allotment for him, practice, schedule, playing on Sundays? What's the best for our team and for the Jacksonville Jaguars to go win on Sunday? And that's what it allows us to do, is because we do have some other pieces. We have some guys that can go make plays on Sundays, and that's what it's all about. So we need the help for sure. I mean, in terms of the playmaking, the corner position, we'll use him. He's going to get used. It's just a matter of what is that dynamic.
All right, football fix when we return. It's a GFL Friday on the drill. That's Green for Life. Look for those bright green trucks and cans all over the First Coast.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
This is your VSIN Action Update, brought to you by Duck Duck Rooter Plumbing, Septic, and Air Conditioning. When you're stuck, call the Duck. Proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Super Bowl 60 coming up Sunday, Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. The Seahawks are the 4.5-point favorite over the Patriots, 45.5 the total. On VSIN's Super Bowl Megapod with Gil Alexander, Rufus Peabody suggests 3 unanswered scores in the game, -170. He says he has a lot of success with that prop bet. Best bets for the Super Bowl available VSIN.com/picks. Battle for first place of the Southeastern Conference tomorrow as the Florida Gators visit Texas A&M as a 4.5-point road favorite. The total, 163.5. Progressive helping veterans drive their lives forward. More info, keysofprogress.com. With your action update, Mike Sennett, 1010XL.
Valentine's Day is sweet, but let's be honest, your septic tank wants attention too. Because when it gets ignored, it doesn't sulk, it causes problems, big ones. That's why Duck Duck Rooter, the only master septic contractor in Northeast Florida, is rolling out the Show Your Septic Some Love promotion. Right now, get $50 off septic tank pumping when you book by February 28th. Give your septic a little love now so it doesn't make a big scene later. When you start, call the Duck, 904-862-6769, duckduckrooter.com.
It's free window February with Renewal by Andersen. Right now, when you buy 4 replacement windows, you get the 5th for free. Plus, 0 down, no payments, and no interest for 1 year. This offer expires February 28th. Renewal by Andersen, proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com. Schedule your free consultation.
License number CGC 1527613.
Hello, I'm Ed Jackson, president of Ned Jackson Income Tax. Ned Jackson Income Tax has been preparing tax returns in Jacksonville for over 80 years. Our tax preparers at Ned Jackson Income Tax have years of knowledge and experience to help you get your highest possible tax refund and are fully trained on all IRS updates, including the One Big Beautiful Bill. Visit one of Ned Jackson's 4 locations, including our downtown office at 255 North Liberty Street. That's Ned Jackson Income Tax, 356-0349.
Hey, gang, Prosser here. Oh, it wouldn't be the big game without the big parties. And if you're getting ready for it, no game day party is complete without Daisy French Onion Dip and Ranch Dip. Great tasting, delicious Daisy French Onion Dip and Daisy Ranch Onion Dip. A must for any party you are throwing or attending. I know what you're saying. Prosser doesn't sound like something you'd like. Oh, I love a good French onion or ranch dip. Believe it or not, in Daisy, the best. No preservative or artificial ingredients. Everyone will think you made it from scratch. I enjoy Daisy dips, chips, wings, and veggies. Look for Daisy French Onion Dip and Ranch Dip at a grocery store near you.
Attention men and women. If you would like to get your hair back, then you need to listen to some of our clients. John in Orange Park.
IHRS showed me what was causing my hair loss and helped stop it.
Call IHRS now at 904-777-IHRS. Find out how to grow your hair back with a free hair and scalp examination. Diane from Ponte Vedra.
Now I have what lotions couldn't give me. Thick, beautiful hair.
Hurry and receive a free hair and scalp examination and get 2 weeks of laser treatments for free. Call IHRS at 904-777-4477. Hairforme.com.
This is the home of the Florida Gators. Get your Gators hoops on 1010XL. Brought to you by the personal injury attorneys of Farah and Farah, Randy Marion Cadillac of Jacksonville, and Renewal by Andersen, custom windows and doors.
If someone you love needs a pick-me-up, then it's time to get serious about it. And send them a Cohen floral arrangement. ET here with 1010XL. You'll be assured of a quality delivery, that's for sure. Log on and order online at CohenFlowers.com.
I'm here with Clayton Bromberg of Underwood Jewelers. Clayton, you have told us about buying better quality diamonds, but is there any way to start with a smaller diamond and use it to trade up to a larger diamond later on?
Frank, it's interesting you'd ask that because our founder, H.F. Underwood, popularized growing your diamond here in Jacksonville about 50 years ago, and it's something we still do today. When a customer buys an Underwood engagement ring or solitaire diamond pendant or a pair of ear studs, we guarantee they get the price they paid for it on the purchase of any larger diamond. Now, a lot of stores would say, big deal. We do that too, but here's the Underwood difference. We guarantee you get what you paid when you trade in your Underwood diamond, even if you're trading up by only $1. It's not that you have to trade up 2 for 1 like most jewelers ask. There have been literally thousands of people in the Jacksonville area who have taken advantage of our policy, and Underwood still grows a lot of diamonds for a lot of people.
Underwood's, serving excellence since 1928. In San Marco, Avondale, and the shops of Ponte Vedra.
1010XL, presented by Farah & Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah.
All right, I'm going to get to a football fix here momentarily. I have an idea for a side hustle. Now, you'll have to take a good, firm grasp of the supernatural. But I have an idea to make money. I would gear this towards either personal animus or to help you achieve gambling payoffs. But say you have a least favorite golfer and you don't want him to do good, just send me the name and I'll pick him on Brunch with a Tour. I guarantee. I can take the hottest golfers in the world and pour a bucket of ice on them. I mean, you guys, Siwoo Kim can't get out of the way of a birdie for a month now. Every time Siwoo Kim puts the ball in the dirt, he's been top 5. I mean, every week I look at him on the leaderboard, and so I say, okay, I'll take Siwoo Kim this week, and he's not even the best Kim in the field. He's not even the second best Kim on the leaderboard. My man's the third Kim that shows up at that Phoenix Open out there, and TPC Scottsdale.
They look like they're having a blast out there, man.
That they party there.
Yeah, they say they was toning it down a little bit.
Yeah,
they turned up.
You can't unring that bell, man. When you give them free reign to act like that 16th hole, a lot of people, that's what they go there for. They don't know anything about golf. They're going to raise hell, man.
I got to see it, man. I got to see it.
And by the way, I will reserve judgment or statement like he's human after all after Scotty Scheffler opens with a very unsightly 2 over 73. What? I thought Scotty Scheffler could play left-handed and break par, but he is way down the list and at 2 over did not have a good start. This is where guys like Scheffler go out today and shoot 61 and suddenly they're 7th going into the weekend. We shall see. Your leader is, man, this guy took a circuitous route, but he has been a good player now for almost a calendar year. It's that Chris Gotterup. He's up there.
Gotterup balling.
Yeah, man, top of the leaderboard. Apparently can't break 100. It's Slammer and Esquire, but put him on a PGA Tour, and he's all that. Fire the band. We got a football fix. Let's give you some news and notes tracking toward the final game of the year. Matthew Stafford is your MVP. Barely beat out Drake May. Boy, this year's media loved the Patriots. I don't think Josh McDaniels should be. I don't think he should get the Coach of the Year and the Assistant Coach of the Year. And Josh McDaniels has been an assistant coach for 1,000 years. Let's just assume he's the all-time Assistant Coach of the Year. Let's don't give him the Assistant Coach of the Year award. Let's give it to a team and a player or a guy who made a big difference. This same assistant coach was there with those same guys the year before. If he was so assistant coach of the year, where was it? Now, let's give all the coaching credit there to Mike Vrabel. He gets it as the coach of the year. But in the assistant coach, and I don't even know who the other finalists were, but Josh McDaniels would not have won it for, in my vote. Myles Garrett's the defensive player of the year. Is there any other choice? And Jackson Smith and Jigba wins top offensive honors, and I'm here for it. You're not going to give him the MVP. But, man, when it came to, like we said earlier, who were the hardest guys to stop? And this year, Smith and Jigba as hard as anyone. All right, let's move on to – did I see, by the way, that Australia game with the Rams, they're putting the Niners in that game?
Are they? I didn't see that.
Hey, NFL, if you give Australia in their first game one of the top matchups, one of the top rivalries, you're saying a couple things. First, get football out of L.A. Just get it out. Just rip it out and just say, yeah, we were wrong. No one cares about football here. You're going to take the Los Angeles Rams, top rival, and play the home game in Australia. That's what we're going to do, huh? That tells you what kind of pushback they're going to be getting in L.A.
Right.
Insert yawn emoji here. They just... back to that, though. First, the Pro Football Hall of Fame, 5 new players. And in case you were wondering, the most integral part of the Patriots and their success, like if you had to pick one reason why the Patriots were a 6-time champion, it wasn't Bill Belichick. It was Adam Vinatieri. Yeah, so Vinatieri goes into the Hall on a year where Bill Belichick, his coach, these brainiacs determined not quite good enough. It's the kicker over coach. Luke Kuechly, career cut short, but absolutely dominant. Roger Craig, who I saw was the only all-decade team running back who wasn't in the Hall. So every running back on the all-decade teams through the years, he was an all-decade running back in the 80s. He goes in. We talked a little bit about him yesterday. Larry Fitzgerald, about the most sure-handed receiver in league history. And then Drew Brees, who will lead this procession of, and we're going to have to start making decisions here on what do the numbers mean? How do they translate? Got guys coming up next, high volume, high number guys. Matt Ryan among those. Cowboys going to play in Rio this year. They'll make history playing the first regular season game in Rio de Janeiro. Now, they played in Brazil before, not maybe Dallas per se, but the NFL has. It will be the Cowboys' first international game as the home team, and it's their first international game overall since they beat the Jags at London way back in 2014. That's Football Fix. You're welcome. Pick and Rival more come your way next. It's a GFL Friday. That's Green for Life. Trust them for all your commercial roll-off needs.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Hi, I'm Mike Detke. I'm Jeremy Mincy. I'm Amani Toomer. You're listening to 1010XL. 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 92.5 FM.
Frank Frangie here. Nimnick Buick GMC is proud to be the #1 Buick GMC dealer in Jacksonville. Earned by treating customers with courtesy, respect, and fairness. All part of Nimnick's Treating You Right guarantee. The most Buicks, GMCs, and Jacksonville's only Car Bravo dealer. Nobody but Nimnick. For 3 generations, Nimnick has been the place customers keep coming back to. They treat you right, and they give a bunch back to the community. Visit NimnickBuickGMC.com today to learn more, or visit their showroom off Phillips Highway. GMC, we are professional grade.
There's joy in every RV journey. Your journey starts at the Jacksonville RV Mega Show, Thursday, February 5th through Sunday the 8th at the Jacksonville Equestrian Center. It's Northeast Florida's largest RV show with hundreds of RVs on display with lifestyle booths. Adults $10, kids under 12 free. Seniors get $1 off Thursday. Military and first responders get $1 off every day. Thursday through Saturday from 10 to 5, Sunday 10 to 4. The Jacksonville RV Mega Show at the Jacksonville Equestrian Center.
Green Law Group is for the insured. If you think you have roof damage, call 904-302-7055 today, and they will schedule you a free roof inspection. Trust their law firm to help you fight your insurance when you need it. These storms can cause damage you may not even see yet. Call Green Law Group, 302-7055. There's no cost to retain their law firm and no cost to have your roof inspected. They only get paid if you win. Green Law Group, for the insured.
Before the Gators tip off, get tips from the great Gator. Patrick Young has breakfast with the Drill Thursday mornings at 8:15, and they're talking Gators hoops. Take time out with Patrick Young, tipped off by Southeast Orthopedic Specialists on 1010XL.
It's your boy, Big Sirs, your lemon pepper guy. And we're in the red zone for the big game. You know I don't play when it comes to Wingstop. Here's the play call. You got to pre-order your wings by Saturday to beat the rush. Spend $50 or more, and I'm going to help you score a free large ranch. Just add the large ranch to your cart and use promo code BIGGAME. And check out that Wingstop app or wingstop.com. Spend just $50 on Wingstop pre-order by Saturday and add that free large ranch with your promo code BIGGAME.
the flagship station of the Jacksonville Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
Give a unique gift this Valentine's Day to that special person in your life with a custom-made candle or body care product from Wick, a candle bar. Locations in San Marco and Jacks Beach.
Hey, it's Brent with Arcosa Crushed Concrete. If you've got concrete or asphalt rubble on your site, let me buy it from you, and I will recycle it into construction material for your future projects. Arcosa Crushed Concrete. Get paid for what you don't need.
Not everyone is built for a cubicle. At Local 234, apprentices get paid to learn hands-on skills like plumbing, pipe fitting, HVAC, the stuff Jacksonville runs on. No endless lectures, no massive student debt, just hands-on training, real jobs, and real pay. This is how you level up, by doing work that actually matters. Check them out at UA234.com. Proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Local 234. Make the right connection.
If you're ready to transform your yard with a fence that stands out, elevate your curb appeal with Superior Fence and Rail. Superior takes pride in offering first-class service, friendly installers, and unmatched fence products. Mention this ad and get $250 off your next project. It's time to get off the fence and call today.
When you're on the fence, about a fence, SuperiorFenceandRail.com.
This is your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update brought to you by Awaken 180 IMET. A question we often ask here on The Drill is, when did it click for quarterback Trevor Lawrence? He was asked that as he made his rounds at the NFL honors, and his response?
It was kind of a progression all year of feeling more comfortable. Then there were some times where, I felt like I played a little bit slower than I wanted to or wasn't seeing it great. And then, to be honest, and people probably won't love my answer, I mean, we played in Arizona and had a lot of turnovers that game, but I felt like I was seeing it well for the most part. Our passing game kind of finally got clicking.
The game in Arizona. Currently, it's 7 a.m. and it's 35 degrees. Your time and your temp is brought to you by Bueller Air and Plumbing. Stay cooler with Bueller. Stay tuned for the Dan Hicken Arrival and more next right here on 1010XL and 92.5 FM.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch. Ladies and gents, please put your hands together as Dan Hicken enters the studio.
This is how we do. It's Friday, gotta get down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend.
You know it! Sweet Friday! A little emotion, please. Hey! Ho! Hey, ho!
Ho! Whoa!
Take it Friday.
It's Lovers Month, man. What are you talking about?
It's your month, E.
It is.
Yes, sir! E, we in the front seat or the back seat today?
Backseat shouty.
Shouty!
Yeah.
Backseat bazzers is what
Hey,
y'all are.
yo.
You know what I'm thinking?
What you thinking?
It's last football Friday of the year.
Talk to
One
me.
more time!
Let's go! Gotta get down.
Yeah. Last out
one.
Here, folks out here thinks that screams pre-produced. No, that's everyday live.
Every day.
I think that's pre-produced. Some people think it's like, yeah, you know, the show starts and they hit your
Oh, we live, baby.
emotive performance.
Oh, yeah.
But no, it's every day, natural, all natural.
Oh, natural, man. That ought to be worth something. A couple shekels.
Can I make a staff observation?
Yeah.
We had a point, and I don't. He knows that everything I say that involves him comes from a place of love.
Yeah.
Of growth.
Uh-oh.
Understanding.
Sure.
Personal fulfillment.
All right.
I don't know. It's a few months ago. And we got a surprise promotional vehicle come by, the fine folks from Starburst, and they dropped us off just box upon box upon box, right?
Box on box
Now,
on
they
box.
brought it to us, and I get this. Like when they bring it to you, and it could be $1 billion stacked high, but if they brought me $1 billion and I put it on my desk, it wouldn't mean that everybody everywhere could just take 100 here, 100 there, right?
Okay.
So, but when we first got the boxes, and I mean, Hick, when we got boxes, it looked like a warehouse back there.
It did.
My man had about 40 boxes of, 24 boxes, and I can remember way back when it first happened, he was getting a little miffed that folks would just walk by and grab a box or grab a pack because it's, they're his. They're sitting there. And I can understand the whole issue of like propriety when it first happens. But now I'll walk by the desk some 4 months later. There's got to be 30 boxes of Starburst just sitting there. He could go and just throw them off the roof. He wouldn't even miss them.
Oh.
So now I think he might just be a hoarder, Dan.
Is that free game now?
Yes, it's a hoarder. Box upon box, they're gonna go expired before he.
Would you be miffed if someone popped the boxy?
Probably.
Just the morals of it.
Yeah, probably.
No, just asking.
It's time for you to be a hero and put about 8 of those boxes on the kitchen table in there and say free box if you want one.
I put them on that table; they'll still be there. Don't nobody want them.
They're not that good. Starburst do better.
Oh dear.
They try to do like the the fruit snack.
Yeah,
More like fruit snack than it is candy. Anyway.
Proclamation time.
Oh wow.
Yeah, from here on out, the social media around awards time just no good. So all they do is bitch and moan about the voters and this one's wrong and why did he get this and how dare you vote for that and who's this. At some point, can we just accept it is what it is? I mean, at some point, just okay. Well, he won. That's the way it goes.
Well, and it
doesn't always go your way, and your opinion's not right. Listen, Belichick obviously egregious. We all get that, but it's a good class. It's a very good class. I mean, Drew Brees, Larry Fitzgerald, great players. And you can make an argument for the other 10 that didn't get in. Yesterday I was complaining about Roger Craig, so color me in. That's what we do. We debate. I looked up Roger Craig. He had the 1 year. He had 1 year where he had 1,500
Well, he was
yards.
all decade running back. So
Yeah,
he had
well,
the
bad
league,
decade then.
Well, that may be,
He had
but the league.
two other barely over 1,000, 4.1 yards per carry. And just obviously I compare everybody to Fred. He ain't in Fred's neighborhood.
Well,
but anyway,
Roger
I'm
Craig
happy
was a
for him.
trendsetter, though.
I was happy for him because of his emotion, and how excited he was and what it meant to. And one thing about the Hall means something to the guys who get in.
Yeah, it does.
It does. I mean, it's a big deal. So, but it's not just that. It's like, who's the idiot who didn't vote for Drake May because that caused, or who voted for Justin Herbert because that caused Drake May, blah, blah, blah. Listen, Matt Stafford's the MVP. Again, I'll debate it, but in the end, he won. So he won.
Drake May got too many votes. Drake May is.
It shouldn't have been that close.
Yeah,
the Patriots. I feel they're almost going to get reverse karma into just getting their A's beat Sunday. They're getting way too much credit in the postseason here, like they're the juggernaut. They're winning every award. It's annoying.
Yeah, they might. We'll
you
see.
played a Pop Warner schedule there, Chief. Good luck
But
Sunday.
I did watch. I was at work last night, so I did watch the awards program, and there were some good things, but there were some bad things too. First off, John Hamm has no comedic timing, so he really shouldn't host it.
That's surprising.
If you're going to do a monologue, he's not. You need a comedian.
Yeah, I didn't think he was that good.
No, he's not that good. I mean, he told the jokes, but he has no sense.
His delivery.
Yeah, he's an actor.
Yeah.
He's not.
Why wouldn't
comedian
Peyton do it? Peyton's just the most easy,
Who-
natural when he does that kind of
Has
stuff.
he done it? I don't know.
Yeah,
if
he's done the ESPYs and all
No,
kinds
has he
of
done
stuff.
the?
Oh, no, I don't know. That's what I'm saying, but let him.
But there's way a million other options that would work. John Hamm's a nice guy, good actor. I like him. But
Great hair.
Great hair.
He got some good hair.
Oh,
He does have some
forever.
good hair.
He was all. Is that
He's
a
Mad
thing?
Men, isn't he?
Yeah, so it starts with him.
Is that a thing with him? Like his hair? Like I just saw him on the red carpet. I'm like, dang, you got some good hair.
Not really. Not
Okay.
really. So there's that. The celebrities, man. I mean, this Tiffany Haddish comes out and gives the Coach of the Year. By the way, shout out to Liam Cohen, second place. Good job.
Yeah, I
Deserving.
didn't think he was gonna get
Deserving.
second.
Yeah, so that's cool. Mike, the winner is Mike Verbal. Mike Verbal.
That's
And
unacceptable.
she kept saying it. And
That's
so she
terrible.
doesn't know who he is. That's, and again, maybe go to the rehearsal. I don't know. And then at the end, we got Barry Sanders and Drewski, he tells me. Drewski kind of reminds me a little bit of that dude, Anthony Anderson. Is that a fair look-alike?
Yeah, it's fair.
Maybe a linebacker?
Minus the hair.
Yeah. Drewski, what does Drewski do?
Social media comedian.
He's pretty popular.
Huge.
Like, they all knew him.
Huge.
Yeah. So, but Barry Sanders is a quiet cat, right?
For
You know,
very,
he's
very
just
quiet.
And so they're giving out the Offensive Player of the Year. And the winner is Jackson Smith and Jigba. You're going to have to play that one, too, because I can't say the things that how he called Jackson Smith.
Was he doing it on purpose?
No, he wasn't doing it on purpose. And Barry didn't want to correct it. You know, Barry's just like quiet.
Yeah.
So finally he goes to JSN.
I probably should have just started with that. It took this. Maybe this was like.
Do you have that?
Yeah, I got it.
All right, play this one. This is
this is unacceptable. If you're gonna have a big award show.
Yeah. All right. Here we go.
All right. Here we go.
Are you ready? Jackson Smith Najigba. Nigaba. Najiba.
And Jigba.
JSN.
Yeah, it's real funny.
Is that unreal?
Yeah,
That's not
you know,
real, right?
yeah,
I mean, he screwed that up.
Here's the problem with that. Here's what bothers me so much about those types of things.
Uh-huh.
If somebody had gone, if a Drewski had won Comedian of the Year and he'd have walked up on the stage and they'd have said, Drowski, you know what he'd have done? He got all his feelings.
Yeah.
And he'd had a post that night. Boy, it'd be nice if you won an award, they'd at least get your name right. They're a bunch of jackasses. This guy won Offensive Player of the Year. They got some buffoon that can't even say his name.
You got Tiffany's?
Hold on.
That's terrible, dude.
That was bad.
Hey, NFL, man, do better.
Yeah, it was bad.
That's bad, bro. It's a big award.
Here is Mike Verba.
Yeah, there's the hockey sticks, Tiff. There's the hockey sticks. Open the door. That's so weak, man.
2025 AP Coach of the Year is Mike Verba.
I mean, what are we doing, dude? That's embarrassing. You clowns. Feel free.
Now
they picked up that check awful quick, I'm sure.
Now,
I'm sure that 10 grand they got was.
On the flip side,
good Lord.
They tried to do this one cool thing where for the Offensive Rookie of the Year, they had somebody special for each person, okay? Like, and they introduced their own, like, Tet McMillan's mom.
Yeah.
Okay. Who else was up there? Tyler Shuck's father-in-law, because his wife is about to burst with a baby. So his father-in-law went.
Who's the receiver for Tampa?
Emeka
That was a cool one to me.
That was a trainer.
Yeah, it was the trainer.
Who has they
got a special bond.
They got a special a religious bond, it seems to me.
Correct.
Which was nice. But then they make the father-in-law, he's got the pad, he's got to announce the winner. Well, Mom just had gone over. Mom had just gone over Tet McMillan, and she said, by the way, his name is not Tet, it's Tetero. Tetero. I don't know how to say it.
Correct.
Okay. So the poor guy's got to say the full name. He nailed it, though. He took the time and learned it. He nailed it. And then Tet went up there and apologized profusely for what he did. No, he didn't. He didn't bring that up, but that's neither here nor there. She was talking about how proud she was of Tet, and I was just thinking the whole time, boy, did you see what he did today, Mom? I couldn't help but think that.
Hard R, Mom. Hard R.
Oof. But overall, it was a good show. And, look, Walter Payton Man of the Year is a great award. Bobby Wagner got that. So that was cool.
Wags, yeah.
Yep. So, and then Trev and Liam were sitting right behind, I forget who it was, but they kept taking shots of the guy early, so I kept seeing Liam.
I think it was Miles Garrett.
Miles Garrett.
Yeah, that's what it was.
He's right behind Miles Garrett.
If I'm Trevor, I stay behind Miles Garrett, too, unless he tackle you in the middle of the performance.
Yes.
Liam said when he was interviewed on the red carpet that he and the family, they traveled. He and Trevor traveled together.
Buddies,
yeah,
best
it's like
friends.
the buddy system. We also learned their young families are best friends. We have a bromance going here.
Of course,
now,
Liam had a little, I guess apparently maybe a little bit of an incident on Radio Row yesterday
Did he?
with the Tampa people. Oh,
really? I didn't see this.
You talking about with Baker?
No.
Yeah, like an incident?
Radio guys, little dust up.
Oh, yeah.
Dust up is what I'm reading. I
Ooh, I
wasn't
like
there.
that.
I don't know.
Educate.
Well, the guys doing a radio show, and And
they don't like Liam Cohen
Of
because
course.
because we forget this. Like, remember there was the whole narrative too that he told the Bucks he was at the doctor's office.
Yeah, he wasn't supposed
Right?
to be
I
at
mean,
Jacksonville.
I get it. If we had a guy and he left, we'd be killing him.
Yeah, there's
So I get that. You're our guy now. We don't care how you got here, what you did, what they think, but I get it.
This radio guy went up and that, or maybe maybe the producer went up. Hey, can you join here us on the radio?
Sam and Bam here at Tampa Bay sports leader.
Where are you from? Tampa. No, rolled his eyes, walked away, and then said, and this is what they say, quote, "What happened this year?"
He said that to them.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Well, that seems strange that he would be mad towards Tampa rather than the other way around.
He kind of hit him with a straight.
I did like seeing Liam see, and I'm 99.9% sure it was Victor Cruz.
Yeah, it was.
Right?
They were college teammates or something.
Roommates.
Yeah, roommates. That's what it was. Yeah.
So they, a warm embrace, and then Victor looked at him and was, "Damn, you got some money." So that was kind of cool. That was neat to see. But yeah, so always things happen. You, the king of mush, absolutely killed the poor Nuggets guy who's now out with an injury.
Watson?
Oh, snap.
Peyton Watson? Well, get well soon, Jalen. Get well soon. Yeah.
You brought his name up yesterday on the drill, and down he goes with an injury.
Dude, what happened last night just doesn't happen in the NBA. It'll happen in college. We saw it with Portland and Gonzaga. It'll happen in the NFL for sure. But road hard, run over, god awful, short-handed, short-staffed basketball teams don't go on the road and beat conference-leading, steamrolling, red-hot basketball powers. But somehow the Washington Wizards went into Detroit last night with like 7 guys and beat the Pistons by double digits.
How in the world did that happen?
I mean, Shazam,
That's
man.
bad because we play them tonight. And we're
Yeah,
not talking about the Wizards.
Wizards 126. They're now 14-36. Their 5th road win of the year. Pistons 117. They're now 37-13. They're the best. They're the best team in the East. But it was one of those. I rarely do this. Like when I'm up in the morning, I'm just looking through the sports world and I go through scoreboard. I look at scores. Unless it's my team, I very rarely read the game story. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Like I'll pick up some stats, some notes, some news, read a headline, but I don't read about the game. But when I saw Washington beat Detroit on the road, I had to click on to say what, how.
Yeah.
I mean, they did it with wasn't Sharif Cooper that little Auburn guard? Anyway, Will Riley, you ever heard of him?
Shout out
Scored
Will.
20. Sharif Cooper added 18. The Wizards only dressed 10. They had 3 on 2-way contracts, and they beat the Pistons, who had won 5 of their last 6.
Crazy. Our Dream Finders Homes poll question of the day brought to you by our friends at Dream Finders Homes, the official home builder of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Go to dreamfindershomes.com. Check out those beautiful, gorgeous homes that they build. They are fascinating. They're modern. They look great. Interest rate, you look at them, I can't afford. Yes, you can. Interest rate packages galore. They'll work with you. First-time homeowners, go to dreamfindershome.com. 15 different locations.
15 of them things.
Just like
Djokovic's number. Jokic. Yeah, the Joker.
Okay. Batman got him the other night.
Yeah,
Sorry, Jokic. No, I'm not. Greatest catch in Super Bowl history. Greatest catch in Super Bowl history. I give you 4. And again, they're for whatever reason, there are some unbelievable catches in the
Super Bowl. Yeah.
And we'll start with the forgotten one. That's Julio Jones on the sideline.
We mentioned that the other day. Great catch.
In the same game, Edelman had the bob and snare, right?
Mm-hmm.
Tyree, of course, with the helmet catch. And then Santonio Holmes, I mean,
the
toe
touchdown.
tap touchdown was to win a Super Bowl was pretty doggone good as well. So those are your 4 choices in this particular one. We left out, we could have put it Mario Manningham's catch, which was terrific. There have been a few of them down.
There's a difference, too, between a great catch, skill-wise, and really good and memorable catch. Lynn Swan's catch forever was the Super Bowl moment for 30 years. Yeah, it's not anymore.
Edelman had another one, too, against the Seahawks. The ball, he was concussed.
What about the Seahawks guy down at the goal line?
Jermaine Curse. That was a good one.
Yeah, so there are great ones. But for our poll, we got Julio Jones, Edelman, Tyree, and Holmes. What say youth?
I think I'm going to combine everything and the magnitude. I'm going to go Tyree in the helmet catch. That's probably one of the more famous plays in history.
I like the Julio one the most, but I think it would have to be Santonio Holmes because it won the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's a good one, too.
Tyree, the runaway, 69.1%. They know the Tyree one.
Was that on fourth down? That was on fourth down, right?
Third.
Okay.
I don't think it's, quote, the best, but I still would use it,
The only reason I know that is I watched that drive the other day. It was 3rd and 5. So it wasn't like because I thought the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Holmes, 13%. Edelman, also around 13%. Julio Jones, 5.8. They didn't win, so maybe that's it. Who knows? But nonetheless, pretty good stuff. There have been some great catches in the Super Bowl. Super Bowl themed Dreamfinders Homes poll questions. Thank you to Dreamfinders Homes. Big show today. We got the Lock and Law High School report. We'll celebrate a district championship a little bit later. Denny will be along, and we'll see if we do Puck Talk, too. So it's a busy Friday. Football Friday.
It's
Last
a
one of the
GFL
year.
Friday.
That
Yeah.
too.
Super Bowl this Sunday.
Sweet Friday.
We're here in 5
Friday in the
minutes.
back seat, sitting in the front seat.
Yeah.
The back seat's
Ooh,
crowded today with you two Vassars.
Yeah, we're rocking.
Let's
That's the
have
drill.
more next.
The Drill. From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. 1010XL. One game. 1010XL.
We shut them down because we can.
1010XL.
This is your time.
1010XL.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking mumbo-jumbo. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices. I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from high heels to wagon wheels. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
Hey, is your backyard ready for the big leagues? Serving Northeast Florida since 1977. Surfside Pools has a home field advantage. Family owned and operated, offering weekly pool service. Thank you very much, Surfside Pools. Do a great job on the Hicken Pool. Operated, offering weekly pool service, equipment repairs, commercial maintenance, remodels, and new pool construction. Let Surfside Pools make your backyard dreams a reality. You ready to float happy? All you got to do is visit surfsidepools.net. They've been doing it for a long time, since 1977. That's surfsidepools.net, or give them a call, 246-2666, 246-2666. They're Surfside Pools and Spas, your hometown MVP.
Hey folks, Mike Dempsey here for Dandy Foods, a Jacksonville family business for nearly 70 years. Heck, I've been talking about them for over a decade. The Thompson family secret, Dandy's never frozen, always fresh baked bread with quality meats and cheeses, no dry crumbly subs here, only soft and tasty deliciousness. When I see that logo with the little dude with the cane on the label, it tells me I'm getting a trusted brand, a quality sandwich. So do what I do and stop in at a Daly's and make yours a Dandy today.
The biggest game on the planet. Such a big game, we're not even allowed to say its name. It's the biggest game of the year, and 1010XL will show you every angle. Coverage is brought to you by Window World of Northeast Florida and Holland Sons Plumbing.
Here's hoping for a raise the roof football season. And here's knowing Next Gen Roofing is up for any job. Game day or storm season, you need a team you can trust. And you know what? You don't need a glitzy roofing company. No shortcuts, no gimmicks, no nonsense. Solid roofs at competitive prices and a commitment to the First Coast community. Right now, save up to $300 on your next roof replacement. When you need a roof, you need Next Gen Roofing. Team with you, it's a win every time.
This is Mark Nato. My sons and I have seen the doctors and PAs at Southeast Ortho for everything from lumbar spine stress to elbow tendonitis. Southeast has always been there, been truthful, and always been on point. Everything they say happens. We can't thank them enough for what they've done and the great care that they have taken of our sons.
Relieve pain and get back to life. SOS. Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
Hey, it's Taylor. Valentine's Day is quickly approaching. Don't fall into the same routine of last-minute grocery store runs, picked-over flowers, and forgettable chocolates. Make a new play this year with a gift from Peterbrook Chocolatier. Choose from beautifully crafted artisan chocolates or a gift basket filled with the perfect mix of sweet, salty, crunchy, and creamy treats. With 15 North Florida locations, you likely drove past one today. Up your game this Valentine's Day with a gift that truly impresses. Find your closest location at peterbrook.com. That's peterbrook.com.
Bueller, stay cooler with Bueller.
I'm starting to realize being a homeowner isn't all upside, Jason.
I mean, it does give you a place to live.
Yeah, but now suddenly I need to know the names of all the people I need to look after my house.
Like who?
Like if my air conditioner breaks in the middle of the heat wave, I need to know who I call to fix it.
That's me. You know me.
But what if my water heater dies or my toilet backs up?
That would also be me. Bueller Air and Plumbing.
Okay, fine, but what about my duct cleaning and my water filtration and my sewer drain? Where am I going to find all those guys if something goes wrong? I'm just a guy with a house and a dream and...
This pair of sunglasses.
Whoa.
Bueller Air and Plumbing is the only name you need to know. Our club members even get 2 free visits a year, so you know we're there when you need us.
Well, that's cool.
Stay cooler with Bueller.
Visit BuellerAir.com.
1010XL, presented by Farrah and Farrah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farrah doesn't flinch. And now, let's light up the Firehouse Subs 10-minute drill.
Hit it.
All right, we're back here on the drill. I guess silly season reserved to a silly week of the NFL between the media day and the Pro Bowl and now the NFL Honors Show. It's all about action off the field. That changes Sunday night when the Seahawks will face off against the New England Patriots. E and I talked about this earlier. I wonder if this jumped out to you. And I said it very emphatically. I thought he said it in a good way. Does it feel like the previous and only matchup between these two teams in the Super Bowl and the way it ended and the fact that it's a rematch would have been a much bigger storyline and drumbeat this week? It just doesn't feel like it has been. I don't feel like we've tuned into and revisited and reemphasized the magnitude of the biggest blunder in major sports championship game history when it comes to coaches. Darrell Bevell should go into the Hall of Shame. And he deserves every Super Bowl to everyone be reminded what he did, how he cost 60 football field warriors and an entire fan base a championship with the most egregious, idiotic play call in the history of the game. I feel like it hadn't been mentioned, E. Are they doing it out of respect to the Seahawks or Bevell?
It's like they're purposely avoiding that.
Shouldn't I have seen that, Malcolm? And again, to the point that we'd be shouldn't I have seen that 50 times
We should have
this
seen
week?
that over and over and over and
Shouldn't
over.
I have revisited Marshawn Lynch's beast moding right
Walking
down
off
the field?
Yes.
It's like they
avoided it
it's
on
weird.
purpose. Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
Maybe it's too big of an example of Bill Belichick out coaching the rest of the league, and then the Hall of Fame would have to live with that. By the way, people have come at me. They know I'm not necessarily a kicker lover. I don't hate kickers. I hate kickers that miss easy kicks in pressure situations that would win games, but they're check cashing, chip shot artists. The only kicker, I'll stand by this. The only kicker I will ever put in the Hall of Fame in the history of the league is going in this year. He's the only one I would have ever put in. He's the only one I would put in moving forward, if it were me.
Uh-huh.
And that's Adam Vinatieri. He's the only kicker deserving of a Hall of Fame spot, in my mind. And I'm not right. Scobie might put 10 kickers in. Some fans might think there's others that should go in. Others say, what do you mean, Justin Tucker, whoever. Nope. I would put Adam Vinatieri in the Hall of Fame, and I wouldn't put a single other kicker in. I wouldn't. They're two a dime a dozen. They don't stand out.
Well, Vinatieri stands out.
Yeah, because he did it in ways that other
George
kickers...
Blanda stood out.
He wasn't. He's not in as a kicker per se.
Ray Guy stood out.
Yeah, it's a punter. I wouldn't put them in either.
Yeah. There's some who have stood out through the years.
Yeah. Well, the kickers haven't. I mean, they just basically now, we're in today's feel-good age. You can't leave a position out. That's too mean. So kickers started. Stenerud got in way back. Then they put Morton Anderson in 10, 12 years ago.
It's crazy, but, if the chips fell right, Cam Little could be a Hall of Fame kicker one day.
Can be.
I think it's going to be hard.
I mean, he has to be on
the
a great team.
The next guy will be Butker, I bet. Because here's what you have to have. You have to be on a team that's good enough that you hit overtime 50-yarders 8 times in your career. That's
some game winners, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, Vinatieri, that's snow kick. The fact that he got that in from 45 yards, like half deep in the snow.
The massagist was headed that way.
Yeah, for sure.
You know?
Yeah, Justin Tucker would have.
He would have done it.
Threw that away.
He would. I don't think he does anymore.
Yeah, I don't know.
But Little will have this. If he gets some of those other things, he's also going to have those sexy honors. 68-yarders, longest field goal in history.
Yeah.
Those type things.
Well, he's got, 68 and 67 already, right?
Yep.
But I would say
And
this.
70 in the preseason.
Yeah. But I will say this, even though I do believe that Adam Vinatieri is the one kicker me personally would put into the Hall of Fame, I still find it unbelievable that you've got guys voting for Hall of Fame that said, yeah, he was more impactful than Belichick. That's what you did. That's what they did.
Well,
the Hall of Fame said this year that the great New England Patriots dynasty was more impacted and affected by Adam Vinatieri than by Bill Belichick.
Yeah, but, again, Drew Brees, right? Larry Fitz, right? Got no problem with Kuechly. He's a good player. And Roger Craig, I could debate, but I was happy for him just because I thought of the emotion. Then I think about
and you are right. There's some great names there, but Belichick's over all of them.
Sure.
Yeah, they're the ones that should be, anyway, whatever.
But then you start.
It's an old story.
And I just was looking ahead to next year. Gronk, Roethlisberger, Adrian Peterson, right?
All three of them going in.
They should. Gronk may not.
Gronk.
Well, I may hold off a year. I don't know. I'm just saying he's going to get in, but Roethlisberger and Peterson are slam dunks, right?
Yes.
All right, so then you could make an argument for, Antonio Brown won't get in, but
Nah.
on the field,
he might never get in.
But the AB will get in.
He's a heck of a player, though.
Stud, yeah.
They put Andrew Whitworth. I don't know how good he was. They sure like him. But
They really like him, though.
Richard Sherman. Those TV guys get help.
Sherman's
they get
not a
boost.
Hall of Famer either.
No? Okay.
No.
Cam Newton?
No.
Don't know.
Yeah. Gerald McCoy, Le'Veon Bell, Joe Hayden. Those guys are all
Yeah.
Joe Hayden?
Yeah.
Oh, there's just
Eligible.
mentioning guys that are eligible.
first-time eligibles.
Okay.
But Gronk, Roethlisberger, Peterson, have fun. And then the guy, and Belichick.
Right.
There's four. There's four right there. And here's where they're messing up. I don't understand how. And again, I think maybe it's because there's such different opinions. But I believe you could put in as many as 8. I believe you could put in 5 from the, or maybe it's just 5. Maybe they capped it at 5. I don't know the rules either because, again, I don't like this whole only one person for one. Is it just one person from the senior committee gets in,
I think
or
it's one person.
coach?
Yeah.
I just doesn't make. They got to take a strong look at how to do this because they got a glut right now, and they got some really deserving people who are not getting in. And I don't want to water it down, but there's some deserving people, and sometimes timing just happens to work in your favor. So, and that's kind of what it is. So anyway, we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
I got a question for y'all
Fascinating.
as
Yes,
far as the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm. Super Bowl!
And it's hard to, who's more important to their team going to the Super Bowl? You got Sam Darnold first year with the Seahawks.
Uh-huh.
You got Mike Vrabel first year with the Patriots. Who's going to be more? Vrabel?
100%.
I'd say Darnold. So
I
think Darnold, the year that he's put together is phenomenal. I don't know if he'll ever do it again. It's a great opportunity for both those teams. I would. What would you bet that neither of those teams are in the Super Bowl next year?
No, I would bet this. I would bet if Mike Vrabel weren't the coach of the Patriots, 0% do I think they'd be in the Super Bowl. And I think with the Seahawks, I'm not sure that another quarterback they could also be in.
I give the Patriots a lot of credit, but doggone did the chips fall their way this year. I mean,
the whole
just
way through.
week after week in the postseason, everything went their
sure.
way. They had to win. Listen, and that's not a criticism. I'm just saying it just is so hard. We always say how hard it is to get to the Super Bowl. And this particular year for the Patriots,
walked to it.
It wasn't quite as hard
It
as
happens.
it normally. It happens.
Yeah, it opens up sometimes.
It did. It just opened up from the team that lost their opener to the Raiders.
I thought,
To go into the Super Bowl is incredible.
And the biggest.
And they won on the road. They did what they had to do.
I thought the biggest example was you make it to the AFC Championship game and the team doesn't have their quarterback. And not only that, but they don't. Not only did you face a team to have his quarterback, you faced a team with one of the sketchiest backup quarterback plans in the league.
Yeah.
They had Mac Jones or some other backup there. Maybe it's still, and they still barely won, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think they're going to get their clocks cleaned. I hope they do. I'm disgusted by all the postseason love they got last night. Josh McDaniels should no longer be eligible for assistant coach. What you know?
He's
what
a great
should,
assistant
Well,
coach.
you know what he should be?
What?
They should call it the King of the Dip Bleeps Award.
Oh, dear.
And give it to him every year. Yeah, let's welcome back up the King of the Dipsticks. Guy can't win a thing on his own, but Mike Vrabel comes in. He's the assistant of the year. Was he or was he not the coordinator the year before? Wasn't he?
No, I think Vrabel brought him back.
Did he bring him back?
I think so.
Yeah. Where was he the last year he was a coordinator?
Coordinator?
Yeah.
New England.
Yeah. How'd that go?
Well, they had a pretty good run with. He's got a lot of rings. I know that.
Yeah. Josh McDaniel gets the King of the Dipsticks Award. You don't get to win that award. You have been you can't.
We played golf at his golf course.
Which one?
In Ohio.
Oh, yeah. Well, good. Howard, tell him I said so.
Howard.
All right, back with more next. That's the
641-1010. Come kind, come courteous, come correct. Tell them you're going to set them up for Valentine's
I'm going
Day.
to set them up for Valentine's Day with a Valentine's Day gift pack, including a floral arrangement from Cohen Flowers. And I also got a gift box from Peterbrook Chocolates. One lucky winner can win that. Hit me up at 904-641-1010. Holla at your boy.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Live streaming from the XL Digital Studios. Brightened by Harbor Dental Care, Jacksonville's first choice for dental emergencies.
Hey, gang, Hickett here. Guys, listen up. Valentine's is coming. You want to be a hero this year with something really romantic? It's easier than you think at Beards Diamonds. Beards has put together a stunning selection of timeless, affordable jewelry she'll absolutely love. Dazzling rings, sparkling earrings, elegant pendants and bracelets, set with brilliant diamonds or colorful gemstones. Classic gold that never goes out of style. And you can't beat the wow factor of top brand designer jewelry. They got it all at Beards. And here's the best part right now. Save up to 40% on all diamond stud earrings, pendants, and tennis bracelets. You know, cards, flowers, and candy are sweet, but nothing says I love you forever like a sparkling gift she'll wear and cherish every single day. Plus, Beards is your local Jacksonville jeweler, family-owned and community-strong for more than 45 years right here in the St. John's Town Center, not some Wall Street chain. Hurry in today. Don't wait. Beards Diamonds at the St. John's Town Center. Get up to 40% off diamond earrings, pendants, and tennis bracelets.
This is the kind of sandwich you don't rush. French dip at Firehouse Subs. Premium roast beef loaded with caramelized onions, melted provolone cheese, and topped with Italian seasoning. Stacked on a toasted garlic bread roll with hot au jus for dipping. For a limited time at Firehouse Subs.
Hey, Jacksonville, I'm sure by now you've seen our bright green GFL trucks and containers throughout the greater Jacksonville area. We are an industry leader in solid waste and would love the opportunity to earn your business. We are committed to customer service, reliability, and have unwavering focus on safety. Whether commercial or construction, let us haul your waste away. Call 904-760-5880 to get a quote today. GFL, green for life.
Hickett here. When it comes to trucks, the only name you need to know is George Moore Chevrolet. Right now, the showroom is off Atlantic Boulevard, by the way, loaded with the toughest, strongest, hardest working Chevy trucks around. Silverado after Silverado, ready to work or play just as hard as you do. And listen, I don't just talk about them. I got two George Moore Chevrolet trucks of my own, and they've earned every mile, every job, every weekend. Power, dependability, and style. You see my boy Blue. If it's a truck you want, it's George Moore Chevrolet. Stop by Atlantic Boulevard, visit all the fine folks there, and see why truck people keep coming back for more at George Moore Chevrolet. Together, let's ride.
DivorceMenOnly.com. This is Kenny Lay of Kenny Lay & Associates. Our firm specializes in representing men in family law. That's all we do. That's our only focus. We can help with all of your family law needs, such as divorce, custody, alimony, and child support. For over a decade, we have helped thousands of men with these types of issues. We even have an appellate division ready to challenge a judge's ruling. If you need a family law attorney, go to DivorceMenOnly.com. DivorceMenOnly.com. Offices, Jacksonville.
Are you looking for a place to outfit your truck or van? It's Catlin Truck Accessories. For 105 years and 4 generations, Catlin is the name you can count on. This is Keith Catlin, and we know trucks and vans too, from Lear toppers, ladder racks, van shelving, strobe lighting, roll and lock bed covers, and everything in between. If you want quality products and great customer service, there's only one name. It's Catlin.
Who can you count on? Count on Catlin.
For 105 years, you can count on Catlin.
Do you want to grow your career with a company that's committed to growing with you?
Florida Home AC has aggressive plans to double their workforce, and they're looking for determined, resourceful people with initiative. Just log on to FloridaHomeAC.com/careers to find out more.
Hi, I'm Jeff Breyer, president of Lifetime Enclosures and Lifetime Flooring.
And I'm Nikki Sema. My dad started in business when I was just 4 years old, and now we're 35 years and 20,000 satisfied customers in, and literally have a showroom in every neighborhood.
So whether you're looking to revitalize your home with new flooring or need more outdoor living space with a glass or screen enclosure, we've got you covered.
Visit our websites and don't forget to stop by our showrooms during our open house and cookout this Saturday from 10 to 3. Come see affordable luxury, experience a lifetime difference, and receive additional open house discounts.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah.
We'll see what Coach Mike Verbal has for Seattle this weekend. Pro Bowl, by the way, you ready for this? 1.9 million viewers. Really? Way low. That's like horrible for the NFL. If the NFL puts its name on it and it gets less than 2 million, that's a disaster. So
I was just looking for those numbers that must have just come out. I was looking for them last break because, yeah, it had decreased. 2022 still got a 6.4. Even last year, it was still like a 4 million, maybe.
yeah, it was like weekend too, though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't, I don't know, man. Everything gets lost in the shuffle. It is hard to stand out in the TV entertainment world.
I heard you talking about Australia getting the Rams-Niners. So it's my opinion, my humble opinion, that the league hates France and wants to succeed in Australia.
They get Brown Saints. Yeah. Good for you, league.
We're sending Brown Saints over to France.
That's fair.
But we're going to give Rams-Niners to Australia, and the Cowboys are going to Rio. Somebody said, well, the Jaguars are a potential can't. No, they're not, because the Jags are already playing their overseas game. So you eliminate the Jags, and then you eliminate the 49ers, and then Rio will probably be, I bet it'll be, if the Cardinals aren't playing one, Arizona, they seem to always make them travel. They've been to like Mexico City and such.
They play them this year?
Yeah. Cardinals could be the Titans.
It's a Dallas home game?
Yeah. Bucks, Rams, Ravens. I mean, Bucks or Ravens.
The strange thing here are markets like, and I wonder if this is the league saying, we need some lost leaders here. I can't have the lesser performing organizations not wanting to go because of the impact of losing a home game.
Mm-hmm.
But the Rams with that stadium, I mean, what is every time you open the gates for an NFL Sunday, cha-ching.
Oh, yeah.
You become from the suite sales to everything else. So to lose one, and then Jerry plays that more than anyone. I'm surprised that a Cowboys home game would be moved.
Today's joke of the day, by the way, is a standard one. It needs to be told today. You probably know it. E probably knows it. But if you don't know it, you can put this in your back pocket and try it out. But you got to do it this weekend.
This is like your emergency fund for jokes.
Well, it's timely. It's a timely
timely.
joke. Yeah, not necessarily emergency fund. This is like
I got you.
Yeah, this is one that I've had in my back pocket.
Like Super Bowl related,
Yes,
football season.
Yes,
related.
yeah. You got to use it now.
Okay.
So,
right.
But I think you guys know it. And we've all kind of heard it, and we use it in different ways. But
you
anyway.
want us to shout out the punchline as soon as we know it? No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, if you want to.
No, that would take away from the joke of the day. That would be terrible.
E.
Love the music, though. Never going to lie about that.
Yeah. Joke of the day. A friend has 2 tickets for the 2026 Super Bowl, 50-yard box line seats. Of course, he didn't realize last year when he bought them, he was going to be on the same day as his wedding. So he puts out an advertisement. If you're interested, he's looking for someone to take his place. It's at St. Michael's Church at 3 p.m. The bride's name is Jenny. She's 5'3", about 115, and a good cook.
Yeah.
She'll be the one in the white gown.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Ba-da-ba!
There are a number of that
Joke of the day, yes.
Like there's the one.
It had to be told.
Well, there's there's the one who's he and his wife, it's always been their dream to go to the Super Bowl, and I can't believe it was finally here, and he's sitting next to him. Well, golly, wow, it's a shame. Why couldn't she make it with you? Oh, the funeral's today.
Right. Correct. Got to use those.
Sure. Use them while you can.
Use
Sorry,
them.
ladies.
Use them.
Tony Khan
Yes.
has announced that AEW, this makes perfect sense. He runs that wrestling league there. AEW and the NFL have announced a collaboration to make those Lucha Libre masks for all 32 NFL teams.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. If you ever go on a cruise, by the way, and you stop in Cozumel or one of those places, and you go through, they have those
Oh,
NFL.
for real?
They got a bunch of They got a bunch of major pro sports, probably knockoff stuff. Get great deals on them. Yeah, if you take a cruise, you need like a Mets cap. Get one in Cozumel. It'll cost you $6. Yeah, they'll be available starting on April 23rd, the first night of the NFL draft, and they'll be popular somewhere, maybe in Rio for that game, or Mexico City. I don't see a day where here in the Florida sun, early September, the fan base unites as one, and we all put on those leather Lucha Libre masks and make our march on downtown.
Who knows? I was watching EO like this, and I don't know if this was, let me see if it was. It might have been last night in the Sixers-Lakers game. But the dude's like spots Denzel courtside, right?
Mm-hmm.
Denzel's sitting there courtside.
Yesterday's game?
I think so.
Okay. Sixers-Lakers.
I think so. And it's pregame. It's before the game. I see Denzel. He's got his courtside seats. Good seat. He gets up.
Yeah, I saw that.
Starts walking.
Yep. Nobody stopped him.
Where's he going? So Denzel walks down the baseline, Jeff, just cruising along here, minding his own business, just like a regular dude. I'm like, damn, that's Denzel.
Okay.
And Denzel goes down the baseline. He makes a turn at the court, stays on the court, and he goes right up to LeBron. Right up to LeBron,
Literally, yeah.
gives him a big hug. LeBron hugs him back.
Man.
And then he turns around and he goes back to his seat.
Oh, that's what they do.
Now, let me ask you something. If E had gone in the guard
they'd have never made
and
it.
walked down the baseline, made the turn, and walked right up to LeBron, what would have happened?
I don't know, buddy. I think if you get the access to the court, you'd be surprised how far you can walk because people just assume you're where you're supposed to be.
So, I wonder if they knew that was Denzel.
Yeah, he probably been around long enough, man.
He walked right by that guy with the red coat.
Huh?
Guy with the red coat.
Don't make me equal on you, brother.
He had a hat on, too.
You know what? I'm going to say this. The red coat's turned facing the fans.
Oh, so his back was turned.
So he sees him go up to LeBron. Red coat takes 2 steps, then sees LeBron hug and stops.
Mm-hmm.
So he may not have known it was but he realized, okay, that's somebody LeBron knows. It's cool.
Denzel sounds like he's like in costume for Equalizer or something.
Right,
Got the jacket and a hat.
Right.
No jacket. He had a black T-shirt, black jeans, and a
How old is
hat.
Denzel?
Oh, he's in his 60s.
Mid-60s.
Right?
I'd say mid-60s.
These guys, we'll give him credit for something. Him and Liam Neeson, man, they do these tough guy at old age when you know they're not. Denzel's 71. He'll do Equalizer 4 here in a couple years.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel
he'll
like
go to his little watch. He'll hit 18 seconds and he'll kill
And tear
12
you
people.
up with a stapler.
Yeah.
In Denzel, or at least says, isn't he about done? I did not hear. Is he
Yeah, he's
done?
supposed to
Or
retire
like
or
he's
something.
not doing anymore.
Yeah, I
maybe?
think he's done.
Man, it's got to be hard because here's what happens, buddy. You get, and here's the thing, man. You live your whole life thinking of 60, of feeling or acting or thinking a certain way, and then as you get closer to that age, it's not near as old as you think or thought or expected it would be. So now you get to be 71. I mean, at some point, you want to at least just coast it on in and enjoy yourself, don't you?
Well, listen to this about Denzel. I didn't know this. Recently dealt with a severe tongue injury. And in early 2025, he nearly bit off half of his tongue, causing
seizure or
swelling
something?
and speech problems that made performing lines for his Othello role difficult.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, so
be hard to talk without a tongue.
He also said his main health challenges have included past issues with alcohol and drug use, which I didn't know.
No, I'd heard that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Leading to sobriety and a healthier lifestyle, alongside enduring sports-related injuries like bad knees. His son got NFL cup of coffee, didn't he?
I think so.
Did he get invited to a camp?
training day story around?
He went to
Denzel's I can't. There's something.
He went to
I think that story. There was a story around the movie Flight because he was an alcoholic in that movie.
Oh,
so there was
okay.
like a story around it.
He had at one point. Yeah.
You want to talk about
that was a
you want to talk about
kind of odd movie. Wasn't bad though.
a heavyweight.
It was called Flight, right?
Yeah, where he turned it upside down. He had to make
He
that
had to
move.
land- yeah.
but he was. Yeah, but he
Man.
was. You know.
That guy, you want to talk about a heavyweight of movies.
Oh,
man.
Well, he's a heavyweight, right?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh, yeah, the biggest.
For sure.
One of the biggest.
Yeah.
I mean,
Was
Training Day, Antoine Fisher,
what-
Fences. I mean, Gladiator 2, Equalizers. I mean, just down the line.
Is there an Oscar in
Magnificent
there for
Seven.
Denzel?
Gotta be.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. I can't. 1,000 movies I love. I'm just. I'm trying
Remember
to
the Titans.
Oh, he's in.
I mean,
a million. If it's a Denzel movie, it's good, pretty much. They're almost similar. You
2
know.
Academy Awards from 10 nominations.
Okay, yeah.
Best Supporting Actor for Glory. Saw that.
Okay, Glory.
Best Actor for Training Day.
Okay.
God,
he got it. He was really good. He's
10 nominations.
He seems younger then. I was not surprised. I was just curious if he had won.
Yeah,
I
I know.
didn't stand
I
out.
didn't know he'd
And not winning Best Actor, but Supporting Actor. Was Glory not a TV? No, I guess it was
One
a
of-
TV movie. I thought it couldn't be for Academy
No,
Award.
one of 9. Get Smart John immediately chiming in. He's won 2 Oscars, one for Best Supporting Actor. Got you, Get Smart John. Thank you, though. One of 9 actors been nominated for an Acting Academy Award in 5 different decades, 80s, 90s, 2000s, 10s, and 20s. That's Sir Laurence Olivier, Katharine Hepburn, Paul Newman, Jack Nicholson, Michael Caine, Meryl Streep, Francis McDormand, Robert De Niro. Now, De Niro, he went cash grab at the end of his career.
Yeah.
He'd
sure.
do all these stupid movies that were fine, but they weren't De Niro powerful movies.
Yeah, a lot of those guys when they get deep.
But they get offered $10 million and they're like, yeah, sure, I'll do
A
it.
Netflix drop or something.
Yeah. So anyway, all right, we got to take a break.
Denzel, just one last thought, had that unique ability that he could be both. He could be a fan favorite and an accomplished thespian. Usually, a lot of times you're
I'm
one
a
or the other.
thespian.
Like, who's your favorite actor? I love The Rock. Well, he ain't never winning an Oscar.
Right.
Or who's the best actress? It's Meryl Streep. Well, she ain't never going to be the fan favorite, right? He kind of is one
He's
of those
sort of,
that does both. Like Tom Cruise.
Hanks.
Yeah,
Tom Hanks.
That's right.
Yeah.
They're both. They're both
Yeah.
a fan favorite and they're
Yeah.
really, really good actors. Where
Tom Cruise won an Oscar, though, right?
Yeah, but I don't know if he. Yeah, I think he did.
Born
but
on the 4th of July.
Yeah, but still, that's not what you. When you think of him, that's not what you think.
Think of Mission Impossible.
That's right.
Yeah. All right, this is the drill.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Duval all day. Search 1010XL Jaguars on YouTube.
Some plumbing companies say they're local, right up until you realize their headquarters are in New York City. At Holland Sons Plumbing, we're actually from here. Born, raised, and fixing leaks right here in Jacksonville. Holland Sons Plumbing. Local. Family. Real.
Investment landscape always changing. New rules, new regulations, new opportunities. But ITP Partners, one thing stays constant: our commitment to your financial future. Consolidate? Sure. Roll over those 401ks. Maximize your pension programs. We're going to make your financial journey simple and smarter. Those ITP Partners, man, trust, transparency, and experience. That's Janice Cobb and Dan Abel. That's Reagan Wright and Reed Wingate. That's Chris Bryan and Jeff Hartman. Look, it's a new year. Get that money in motion. Don't let it sit there. Let ITP Partners help you grow and protect your wealth so you can focus on what matters most. They're easy to get a hold of. Chris at ITPPartners.com. Chris at ITPPartners.com, or give them a call, 312-9751, 312-9751. They're ITP Partners, stable, strategic, secure, and my financial partners for life.
Give a unique gift this Valentine's Day to that special person in your life with a custom-made candle or body care product from Wick, a candle bar. Locations in San Marco and Jax Beach.
He's our Big Mac.
Woo! It's Smash Mouth football, baby!
Tom McManus brings his big opinions to Jaguars Today.
Every Friday morning at 10 a.m. on 1010 XL.
Protected by Renewal by Anderson Custom Windows and Doors.
San Jose Collision in Mandarin is proud to be an I-CAR Gold Class collision repair facility. That means they meet the industry's highest training standards. Experience the difference at San Jose Collision in Mandarin.
Hi, I'm Mac with Baker Glass. If you've got fogged up windows, let me help. We'll replace them with clear, insulated units that brighten up your home. People say we're fast, friendly, and reliable. Just check out our Google reviews. Call me today. Baker Glass. No one treats you better.
Are you ready to reclaim your backyard? Serving Northeast Florida since 1977, Surfside Pools is the trusted name for expert pool design. Family owned and operated, they offer pool service, equipment repairs, commercial maintenance, remodels, and new pool construction. Let Surfside Pools transform your backyard into the oasis that you crave. Are you ready to float happy? Visit surfsidepools.net or call 246-2666. Surfside Pools and Spas, where luxury meets leisure.
License number CPC 044080. For nearly 60 years, Green Acres Sporting Goods at the corner of Normandy and Hammond Boulevard has been Jacksonville's trusted name for the outdoors. From archery to hunting and fishing and more, their expert staff helps you get it right the first time. Right now, stop in and try the newest bows by Hoyt and Matthews and get dialed in before spring. Gear up today at greenacresporting.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, boaters and landlubbers, friends, four-legged and two, this is Lisa the Botanista with a huge announcement. Freedom Boat Club is opening a brand new 4th location. That's right, Freedom Boat Club St. Augustine Shipyard is now open. Now members can enjoy unlimited access at Julington Creek, Jacksonville Beach, St. Augustine Comanche Cove, and St. Augustine Shipyard. Freedom Boat Club members also enjoy reciprocal access to over 400 locations across the world. There's never been a better time to join. We are offering our biggest discount ever to celebrate our brand new location. We own and maintain an entire fleet of boats. Join the club, and as often as you like, you can do water sports, inshore fishing, offshore fishing, sandbar hopping, dining on the water, or just cruising around town. Visit us at the St. Augustine Shipyard or stop by any of our locations to see what the Boatcierge experience is all about. Visit us at freedomboatclub.com.
Lauren Brooks here for Terminex. When mice and rats show up in your home or business, they can be a real pain. You need them out fast, before they have time to multiply. Terminex knows how to shut down rodents and will keep them from coming back to wreak more havoc. When rodents show up, so does Terminex. Don't live with a rodent problem, Terminex it. Visit Terminex.com today to schedule a free inspection online just like I did. That's TERMINIX.com. TERMINIX.com.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch.
Very proud of our process, and to say you're surprised, I mean, it's just, it's a cool thing to be a part of.
It's a red carpet. We're... Baker just stole the moment, but I was going to say you have to give us a Duval. You've had to have worked on it.
Oh, God.
Man, I'm just, hey, all I keep it now is Duval. That's it. Duval County. Very proud to be a part of it, though, and very appreciative of this opportunity.
Thanks, Liam.
Thanks, Liam. He gets it everywhere he goes, and he hates it.
Baker Mayfield came up. I mean,
that was Baker Mayfield,
yeah. It was Baker Mayfield just giving it to him, and he's smiling his way through it, but he hates it.
But you know what? I hope they keep doing it because it probably ticks him off and makes him work harder.
He does hate it. There's nothing he can do about it. There's just no chance to go back.
And everywhere he goes with the national boys,
that's what
now,
they do.
We leave him alone. We don't care about it. We've covered it.
We leave him alone.
We love him.
We
But
covered for him down there.
yeah. But those guys, they're all, and then there's McAfee, same stuff. By the
low-hanging
way,
fruit.
Cohen hit the shot for $20,000 yesterday, first time.
Easy. Yeah, and then Trevor hit a ping pong shot.
He did. It was a good day for the athletic challenges.
That little beach bar they say Trevor's goes to?
Beats?
Pongs?
No, McAfee said, I'll give $20,000 your favorite charity, and he hands him a ball, and he's like, hey,
he
this is a weird
squished the
ball.
ball.
He goes, all right.
Yum.
Swished it.
No problem.
Is it I don't watch, I have seen just a little. I know they're sets
It'd be
kind
like,
of big,
it'd be
elaborate.
like me here in a basket over there.
So it's like a little.
And he was sitting down, too.
8-10 footer.
Yeah, it's about over on like the
Is it
10
regulation size or
No,
like the
small ball.
like we used to play in the sports office?
But no, it's about this big.
Yeah.
Not
in the sports office we used to play.
Yeah.
It was he
like
just
Nerf.
he got the ball. It was a little squishy.
Yeah.
Easy.
And then
Let
they
me get
start
that
talking
20.
about beer pong with Trevor, and they give him a little ping pong ball, and he flips it right into the cup across the desk. So
nice.
It was a good day.
I thought he was going to bounce it, Trevor, but no, he went old school and just threw it in there.
Yeah, but Liam looked good on that shot, man. Liam's got some skills. He said he averaged. I was like a 15-point scorer in high
Yeah, I
school.
can see that.
I wasn't like
He's
the 20
tall.
point. I was like the 15. He's a big
Ish.
dude.
Yeah. Can I get some? Oh, what are we doing?
He's letting in our guests, but he's there.
Okay, well,
What you need?
Well, we'll do that next segment either way, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. So sit down. Let's do this.
All right.
Pop quiz music.
Hold on.
No, I got you. Well, and I'll go ahead and it's like this. It's not. It's going to be one of these. I had to have Dan remind me. He did a similar list that involved the Chicago Bears, and so I didn't. And because there's some shared characteristics here, tell me when you know what ties this list together. Just
Okay.
like you asked with us.
Okay.
Sean King.
All right. Sean King was the quarterback for Tampa Bay. Went to
win a Super Bowl.
Okay,
What
you don't get to name 15 things that he did. I know he's
okay.
not. Okay, yeah,
All right.
that's. I haven't heard the answer yet.
all right.
Max Hall. That's Sean King and Max Hall. Sean King, Max Hall.
I know Max Hall played football. I think he was a quarterback.
All right, Sean King.
How about? Let me just guess one thing. How about like short quarterbacks?
Short quarterbacks. That's not the answer I'm looking
all
for,
right.
but
All right.
they do.
All right.
Some of that answer is right. All right, let's go. Sean King, Max Hall, Richard Bartell.
Dickie Bartell was well, first off, a lot of people don't know this, but he's the Bartell in Bartles and James.
Okay.
So yeah, Dickie likes to drink. He's of the
Okay, yeah, no.
oh, he's an alcoholic.
No, that's not it at all. We'll just keep moving. All right, how about this? Sean King,
Max Hall, Dickie Bartell,
Richard Bartell, Brian St. Pierre.
Brian St. Pierre also. I think he did some time with the Steelers. A lot of people thought he was a left winger for the Blues.
It sounds like it, yeah.
But no, he was also. Is there any college connection there? Is it Brian St. Pierre? Are they all? I don't know if Dickie Bartell was a quarterback. Are these quarterbacks? Do we at least know that?
Yeah, they're quarterbacks so far. That's right. How about Sean King?
Yeah.
Dickie Bartell, Max Hall. Let's throw in. Let's add in.
Feel free to jump in and help me. Save me.
I don't know the other three.
Well, all right, John Navarre. John Navarre.
John Navarre also.
Yeah. Okay, let's add another one. How about?
Are these? Did they do any? Are they practice squad quarterbacks with the Jags?
Okay. Also, great guess. I love it. Not at all the answer, but I points for creativity on the answer. That's a good stretch. All right, let me throw. I'll just keep adding names until you can tell me what the answer is. John Skelton.
Arizona Cardinals.
Okay. Oh, ding, 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 ding. We're getting really, really warm now.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Brett Hundley, Kevin Cobb, Derek Anderson, Matt Leinart, Tim Rattay.
Starting quarterbacks for the Arizona Cardinals.
Again, that may be. I need more specific. And here is the total list. Kyler Murray, Mike Glennon, Brett Hundley, Sam Bradford, Josh Rosen, Blaine Gabbert, Drew Stanton, Carson Palmer, Ryan Lindley, Brian Hoyer, Richard Bartell, John Skelton, Max Hall, Kevin Cobb, Derek Anderson, Brian St. Pierre, Matt Leinart, Tim Rattay, Kurt Warner, John Navarre, Sean King, Josh McCown. That's the list of prestigious quarterbacks that one Larry Fitzgerald caught balls from in his career.
Okay.
Lest you think that you better have a Hall of Fame QB to get it there.
Yeah.
I'd say Larry Fitzgerald might have made a lot of the guys on that team a lot of money for keeping them around.
Larry Fitzgerald, arguably, Mount Rushmore.
Arguably Mount Rushmore.
Oh, I think so.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, when you say arguably, to me, he's the second guy that comes up on Jerry Rice.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now it's different. He doesn't have the flash of Moss and the.
But he didn't need that.
No.
Yeah, he didn't need
he's
that.
every bit as. He's better. He has more catches. He's significantly ahead of third place. Rice is in first.
That's fair.
He's significantly ahead of all the other guys.
I see Rice, Moss, T.O., Calvin Johnson, Larry Fitz.
Yeah,
that's
five.
Those would be the ones.
That's it.
Who you cutting? You got to cut one.
T.O.
Man, I almost give T.O. extra credit for loving the game and playing a long time, and Calvin Johnson, hitting the road with a lot of cash and good numbers.
Yeah.
I go T.O. I'm not putting Calvin Johnson up there. Against those guys who all
That's
played
fair.
a long time.
That's a valid
I got
point.
you.
Yeah, it's fascinating to try and figure those.
But I think you would be surprised, Fitzgerald among the Hall of Fame announcements, if you went in and looked the difference between Fitzgerald in second and a lot of other really great receivers. He's easily in second.
Yeah.
You know, and Rice is easily in first.
Who is before we head to
And he's so
break,
likable, Fitz.
Oh, just
so likable.
great dude.
who is the Mount Rushmore of Jaguar receivers?
How many are we putting?
You have 4.
I mean, Jimmy Keenan.
Jimmy Keenan.
Jimmy.
Yeah. Jimmy Keenan and Jimmy Keenan.
Yeah, I think that's a good one. That's a really good one because you got to have some longevity to get on the list. I think you almost. I think you almost have to put Allen Robinson.
Hey, Rob.
Yeah, you can't put.
I mean, he had. Good
I don't want tight ends or running backs.
I think you almost had to put Allen Robinson on there. They don't have anybody who gave us 4 years.
Yeah, we can't even fill it out.
Can't even fill it out. We don't have there's not a clear third.
Just in terms of receptions, let's see what we got. Jimmy Keenan. Next up, receiver-wise, at number 8, A-Rob.
Yeah.
Alan Hearns.
202. Alan Hearns, 189 with Reggie Williams. You say you want a resolution. Well, you know. Always open on the curl.
Where y'all get this from?
As
we
a
make
song.
them up. We make them up as we go.
Cecil Shorts.
We had this is how the times have changed. We did the parody song on Reggie Williams on just being the king of the check down. And played it for him on the air.
He loved it.
And he loved it and laughed along with us. High as a kite.
High as a kite. I remember I interviewed together for TV Reg, Matt Jones. I can't remember who. Was it Byron in there? Anyway, they started telling me about this festival in Houston that they go to.
Mm-hmm.
Does that ring a bell? No?
South by Southwest, maybe?
Some weed deal. I don't know.
Oh. Rolling Loud, maybe?
They were giggling about it and having a good old time.
I once rode on I once had we were with the family. We were flying. I don't know where we were flying to. Maybe, I don't know where. My parents, maybe. Yeah, we were flying to Houston. My parents were in Nacogdoches, and Reggie was on the flight. He was from Houston, maybe. Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Culture likes Houston, though.
You guys from Houston?
The culture just likes Houston.
Culture likes Houston.
And plus, now, if you ever liked New Orleans, you can also go to Houston, like the rest of that city did, tragically after Katrina. But Houston really jumped up in New Orleans, population-wise.
All right, we'll do Lock and Law High Score Report when we come back. This is The Drill on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Wonder what it was like to be there for Tom McManus's audition.
We try that line again, and this time like you mean it. I'm not an actor. I'm a martial arts guy.
On Helmets and Heels.
Okay, cut.
Weekdays 2 to 4 on 1010XL. There's joy in every RV journey. Your journey starts at the Jacksonville RV Mega Show, Thursday, February 5th through Sunday the 8th at the Jacksonville Equestrian Center. It's Northeast Florida's largest RV show with hundreds of RVs on display with lifestyle booths. Adults $10, kids under 12 free. Seniors get $1 off Thursday. Military and first responders get $1 off every day. Thursday through Saturday from 10 to 5, Sunday 10 to 4. The Jacksonville RV Mega Show at the Jacksonville Equestrian Center.
What's happening, gentlemen? This message is for you. ET here for Blue Chew. Guys, this isn't just about performance. It's about confidence and reputation. And I got the cheat code. Blue Chew isn't just a tablet. It's a game changer. These chewable tablets help you feel and perform at a high level, stronger and longer. And let's be real. We know they're talking about us in their group chat. So let's give them something to talk about. No awkward doctor's visits and no waiting rooms. Just fast-acting chewables delivered straight to your door. That keeps them nosy neighbors out your business. Nothing makes you more of a legend than a little Blue Chew. Discover your options at BlueChew.com. And make sure you use my promo code 1010XL at checkout and get your first month on me. Just pay $5 in shipping. That's promo code 1010XL, then just chew it and do it.
It's your boy, Big Sirs, your lemon pepper guy. And we're in the red zone for the big game. You know I don't play when it comes to Wingstop. Here's the play call. You got to pre-order your wings by Saturday to beat the rush. Spend $50 or more, and I'm going to help you score a free large ranch. Just add the large ranch to your cart and use promo code BIGGAME. And check out that Wingstop app or wingstop.com. Spend just $50 on Wingstop pre-order by Saturday and add that free large ranch with your promo code BIGGAME.
Home of the Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
Catch U.S. Border Patrol PBR at ViStar Veterans Memorial Arena February 20th and 21st. For your chance to win a 4-pack of tickets, text PBR to the text line covered by Lifetime Flooring at 641-1010.
Hey, it's Taylor. Valentine's Day is quickly approaching. Don't fall into the same routine of last-minute grocery store runs, picked-over flowers, and forgettable chocolates. Make a new play this year with a gift from Peterbrook Chocolatier. Choose from beautifully crafted artisan chocolates or a gift basket filled with the perfect mix of sweet, salty, crunchy, and creamy treats. With 15 North Florida locations, you likely drove past one today. Up your game this Valentine's Day with a gift that truly impresses. Find your closest location at peterbrook.com. That's peterbrook.com.
Hi, I'm Sean Monahan from Monahan Jewelers in Atlantic Beach, celebrating our 49th annual Valentine's Day sale. Come see our hand-picked inventory of thousands of pieces of fine jewelry, diamonds, and gemstones. This Valentine's Day, we have big discounts with jewelry for any budget. And with interest-free financing, you'll get the jewelry you love with a monthly payment you can afford. Monahans will also give you cash for your unwanted gold or silver, or trade it in for new jewelry and get greater value. Monahan Jewelers Valentine's Day sale with big savings in our entire inventory. Monahan Jewelers in Atlantic Beach.
It all begins with Speed Weeks, presented by Advent Health, February 11th, and culminates with a Daytona 500 on February 15th. This week, you can win a pair of tickets to the Daytona 500. What driver won the 2025 Daytona 500? Text the driver's last name to 641-1010. What driver won the 2025 Daytona 500? Text the driver's last name answer to 641-1010 for a chance to win tickets to the Daytona 500, February 15th.
With your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update brought to you by Hall & Sons Plumbing, I'm E.T. Something that was very noticeable this season was Trevor's footwork. When Liam Cohen joined the folks on the red carpet in the NFL honors, he was asked, what was that? Liam's response?
Trevor was so cool to work with at an early point because of the humility you talked about, of being able to say, man, I do want to break this thing down.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch. They make the plays on and off the field. Now get ready for the Lockett Law High School Report, brought to you by Lockett Law. Know before you blow.
I gotta slide this over here.
What?
We're
going to turn to the high school spotlight.
Yeah.
But was it such a dire conversation that we didn't even bother trying to fill out the receiver Rushmore? We just kind of stopped at 2.
No, we stopped at 5.
Who joins Robinson?
Johnson, T.O.
No. I'm talking about the Jags. We tried to do the Jags.
We had to do Hernsey.
They were so bad we couldn't do it a 4th.
Well, you said we shouldn't do it.
Okay, we can only do 3. It's right there for one of the boys to take, right?
On the 4th one, it says TBA.
Yeah, that's bad.
Go earn it.
It's a lot of years.
Step up, Parker.
Yeah.
Come on, Trav.
Somewhere DJ Chark wonders.
DJ Chark was a 1,000-yard receiver.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. Anyway.
We had some bad ones. All right, we talked some high school women's basketball.
Okay.
Is it women's or is it girls, Kathy? Kathleen?
I'd say girls.
Kathleen.
Yeah.
Kathleen Crawley.
Do you have
Am I got
her,
that right?
What's going on with the
She's
microphone?
sharing a mic with me.
Okay, I'm just
Don't worry.
asking. I could
One
see-
of the mics isn't working.
I could see that going wrong. Here, do this.
All right. Well, there you go.
Take it away.
No. We got Kathleen Crawley, 1,000-point scorer from Bishop Kenny. Elle Deegan. Also, 2 juniors, no seniors on the team. They won the district last night. Yeah, it's kind of a blowout. I don't know if to tell the score. What was the score? Elle, what was the score last night? Do you remember?
I think it was 74 to
71-20 was the one I reported. Is that what I got? Yeah. Is that right? Yeah. Pop 71-20. So that's kind of a cakewalk to the district championship, girls. What makes Bishop Kenny women's basketball so good?
I think we just play really good together.
Yeah.
We just have really good chemistry on and off the court, which helps us just mesh So yeah.
Mhm. You guys actually like each other.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Actually friends. All right. Now listen, tell me about but there's also a great tradition at Bishop Kenny with the girls basketball. Like it seems to me, and I don't know this, I don't know off the top of my head, but there's a lot of Final Four trips in the last 10 years, yes?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, a lot. I think we're definitely like rooted in our faith and stuff. So
Mhm.
I think that definitely helps us. And we do so much off the court and we do so much together. So that really helps us.
So you guys hang out all the time.
Yeah.
All right. And you're just juniors, so you got a whole nother year.
Mhm. Exactly,
Okay. All right. So what's next for us this year, Kathleen? What do we got coming up? We go
so
into the postseason now, and what happens?
Yeah, so we have regional quarterfinals coming up, and then we have states. So yeah, just trying to win every game.
How many wins away from state are we? Like 2, 3, 4, 3. Three
Yeah,
wins.
Three.
Yeah, you guys don't know it. Your dads know. You guys don't know. You just play. You just like to play.
Yeah.
All right. So, are you inside or outside type player?
Inside.
Inside.
Yeah.
Did you
Well,
get
no,
it?
no, outside more.
Outside.
Yeah.
You
I
shoot
would say
like
you're
this-
both. You're like both.
You
Yeah,
like
I
both?
guess both. Yeah.
All right. All right. All right. And how about I saw you bang a 3 last
Yeah, I'm
night.
definitely an outside.
You're
Oh,
a
yeah, she's-
left-hander.
I love to shoot.
Left-hander pros.
Yeah.
We got a left-hander.
She's the sharpshooter.
Who's the left? Who's the who? Can you shoot better than your brother?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Sure. Oh yeah.
Were you about to ask who's a lefty?
Yeah.
Your guy.
Huh?
Brunson.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Not a ton though.
Not many. That's kind of neat.
Yeah.
All right. So listen.
Do you find yourself looking for a left? Do you like align with a lefty? Do they go extra on you? Do you notice them? Or do you,
If you
are
see
you
a
more of a
lefty
fan of
shooter?
a left-hander? They get extra credit for you.
Lefties have really good shots. I think they're honestly prettier than righties. I'm not gonna lie.
Mhm.
Okay.
We're trying to.
Are you a better shooter than your father?
Oh yeah. 100%.
Absolutely. Yeah.
100%.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Have you seen them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Elle's a sharpshooter, so.
She's a sharpshooter.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. Making threes. I like that. All right. So, tell me, I love Bishop Kenny High School. How's Miss Gamble doing? Do you see her ever?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's doing good.
She's doing well?
Yeah, I haven't had her. I don't have her.
You know?
She's I'm in a club with her.
Are you?
She's so sweet. Yeah.
Yeah. She's a very sweet lady.
Mhm. Yeah,
Very good.
she's the best.
Now, who's your favorite teacher?
Ooh, that's hard.
Shout out to him right now.
I love my math teacher, Miss Cavales, and then Mr. Duclos.
Okay. All right. And how about you?
I say my Spanish 3 teacher, Miss Escobar. She's
Yeah.
the best.
Spanish 3, I tell you guys this, is highly overrated.
It is.
And with all due respect to Miss, what's her name?
Escobar.
Miss Escobar. You know, uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis. That's all we get.
That's all you need to
Rojo is red. You know, mi nombre es. Maybe we can do that.
Yeah.
And then I can say all the bad words because I grew up in Miami.
Yeah.
So I can say all the nasty words, but I won't do that here.
Yo quiero Taco Bell.
There
Can't
you
forget
go.
that one.
See? Yo quiero.
Okay, this is.
Pros can rattle the Spanish.
No, yeah, I'm not here
What?
to do that. This
Rattle
would be
some
this
Spanish,
would be
Pros.
no
They
quiero.
call him
no
La
quiero.
Pistola. La Pistola.
Thank you. He's finally buying it, isn't he? This would be a great litmus test.
Yes.
You ready?
Uh-huh.
To like honestly evaluate whether or not he told an inappropriate joke earlier this week. Would you dare tell
the rake joke?
No.
no.
Not around Bishop Kenny kids.
Thank you.
No.
I rest
What
my
was the
case.
other one?
The peacock joke.
Oh,
The first
peacock,
one.
Peacock joke wasn't bad. I'm a peacock. I have to fly. You ever see that in the movie? The other guys? Captain, I'm a peacock. I got to fly.
Okay, let's get off the topic. The idea was not to encourage the joke to be retold.
No, we got two
I know.
beautiful young ladies who play basketball and they're rooted in their faith. I was told by young Elle. So yeah, we're keeping it clean here. Yeah.
The idea.
Well, we do the 9 o'clock nasty after they're in school. What time does school start, Kathleen?
7:50.
Yeah, so you get out of class a little bit this morning.
Yeah.
What are our plans after high school? You want to keep playing or no?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Definitely college.
Okay. What are you looking at? You looking anywhere, or is it early, or what are we doing?
Yeah.
It's kinda
I have
early.
A couple offers, but
Oh,
just kinda
offers.
seeing,
All right.
You know
Mhm.
what happens.
How about you, El? Do you want to play?
Yeah, I definitely want to play.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Don't go to Texas A&M. We're going to
Oh.
whoop that A tomorrow night. How about that?
I don't know. I kind of like the campus. It was kind of nice.
Did you?
Yeah.
When did you go there? Many
October.
times.
We went to watch the Florida game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you root for A&M?
Yeah.
Come on, kid. Kathleen, how do you let
Yeah,
that? I mean, I thought we were friends here. I thought we're all
No, come on.
pros. Help me here.
These are your people.
Well, you know, got A&M blood in that family, so all that gig 'em. Did you watch the goofy dudes do the embarrassing, what do they do, that yell thing?
Yeah,
You know what I'm talking?
Midnight Yell. We went to Midnight Yell.
Did you go to Midnight
Yeah,
Yell?
we did.
That's kind of embarrassing a little bit for those guys, isn't it?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. We'll sway. Listen, why isn't Florida basketball any good?
Girls?
Yeah. And the boys is fine. Just wondering about the girls. They never play well. What do you think, Kathleen?
I don't know.
Yeah, why can't they find?
Well, they haven't. They don't.
I don't know. They need to get it together.
We got good. We got good girls basketball in this state,
Yeah,
man.
I know they have good Like I feel like a lot of like Jacksonville high school teams like even go to the games.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right. Well,
just-
figure that out and get it fixed. Maybe you can coach them one day after you're done playing.
Maybe.
Save us. Bring us up. All right. So the ultimate goal is what?
States.
States.
Championship. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, we've gone a lot of Final Fours? Have we won a state, or have we not won a state since the legendary Todd Orlando was coaching?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
So
What'd you say?
And Dawn.
No, Don.
Okay.
Yeah. Todd Orlando. Is he still the big man in charge?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What's his title now? It's like it's not principal. He's like what?
No, he is.
Dean?
Yeah, he's still principal.
It's principal.
Yeah.
We call him principal at Bishop Kenny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Well,
Hard to
listen.
miss him because he's like 6'5".
I know.
Huge.
He was a good coach too.
Yeah.
Good
We did
coach.
our
What?
game last night.
How are the grades? Grades good?
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah?
We're good. Yeah.
Did we do our pre-SATs yet, or all that stuff? Have we done that?
Yeah, we done.
Yeah.
Well, you took a heavy sigh, like.
Yeah, I'm a little behind, but yeah, we'll get there when we get there.
You'll get there. It's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. It's okay.
Focused on hoops right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Coach will be proud of you guys. Quick comment on your coach before we let you go. Get some brownie points. What makes him so good? Obviously, he's done a great job.
His intensity.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He cares a lot and loves us.
He wouldn't like us, Pros. He's intense. We would not do well with him.
Yeah, but it's all out of love for us.
It's out of love.
Yeah.
Oh, I love. Well,
Just gotta remind yourself of that sometimes.
congratulations on 23-4. Thank you. We have Elle Deegan and Kathleen Crawley from the Bishop Kenny Lady Hoopsters. They're
The
doing a great
text
job.
line says our buddy OJ Small has a daughter on BK's team.
Oh, OJ Small's daughter.
Yeah, Chloe.
Yeah.
Chloe, shout out.
Shout out.
Yeah, OJ Small once led the SEC in receiving one year. Her dad.
way.
Yeah, he was a baller.
Wow.
Yeah.
She's a baller.
And
Is she?
and Hick.
Oh.
Freshman too. She's
Pretty.
nice.
I'm pretty sure when Lee got good for a minute, it was OJ Small who was coaching him. Wasn't
Oh, yeah.
it?
OJ did a great
he's
job.
Not, he's not coaching him.
He's probably watching his daughter.
Yeah, she's really good.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. What's the you get good attendance at the games, right?
Yeah.
Could
it
be
should
better.
be more. It should
Yeah.
be more.
We're
Should be
trying to
more.
get more. But
Are we
yeah.
home for the postseason? How long do we get to stay home?
until
Let me look to the dads.
Until we
Until-
go
yeah.
to the Final Four.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, let's go.
yeah.
All right.
All of February's home.
Yeah, because we'll be playing at UNF for the states. So.
All right.
The states.
Yeah, it's at UNF.
All right. Well, we got Elle Deegan, Kathleen Crawley. They're two great Bishop Kenny juniors, and we'll be following them. By the way, the other good thing is whenever you come on the drill, karma comes your way. It's good stuff. So I expect at least a Final Four and maybe more.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Congratulations, by the
Thank
way.
you.
Well done. Great to see you guys. 1,000-point scores, sharpshooter, Elle Deegan, Kathleen Crawley. This is the drill. That's the Lockett Law High Score Report. Take it away.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Every day is a perfect day for football on Jacksonville's football station. Just lock your radio on 1010XL to get your year-round football fix. 1010XL, 92.5 FM.
This is Mark Nato. My sons and I have seen the doctors and PAs at Southeast Ortho for everything from lumbar spine stress to elbow tendonitis. Southeast has always been there, been truthful, and always been on point. Everything they say happens. We can't thank them enough for what they've done and the great care that they have taken of our sons.
Relieve pain and get back to life. Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking mumbo-jumbo. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices. I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from high heels to wagon wheels. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam! 1010XL and Instant Keys celebrate Black History Month by highlighting African Americans who positively impact the First Coast. I'm E.T. Listen for Black History profiles all month. Brought to you by Instant Keys. Fast, reliable, honest locksmith service.
For 25 years, Instant Keys has been the go-to locksmith service for car keys, transponders, and even high-tech smart locks. For honest, professional locksmith service,
Instant Keys comes to you. When it comes to glass, you don't want average. You want flawless. Duval Glass and Mirror has transformed homes and businesses across Jacksonville for over 35 years. Frameless showers that wow. Mirrors cut exactly to your style. Fogged or broken glass replaced. Decorative tabletops. Windows replaced or repaired to stand up to Florida storms. All backed by a 100% guarantee. Visit DuvalGlass.com for your free quote. There's only one name for glass and mirror around these parts. It's Duval.
I used to dread going to the dentist. Every visit felt like a sales pitch with constant upselling, surprise fees on my bill, and I could never get in when I needed to. But Harbor Dental Care? Totally different. They saw me the next day, gave me honest pricing up front, and even set me up with a payment plan I could actually afford. No pressure, no surprise charges, just kind people who get it. If you want to experience dentistry the way it should be, book your appointment today at harbordental.care. That's HARBOUR dental.care.
Leadership looks different on every woman, and every story deserves the spotlight. I'm Liz Gruby, the events director from the Jacksonville Business Journal. I would love for you to join us, PNC Bank, and our 2026 Women of Influence honorees for an unforgettable celebration honoring the women shaping our business community, opening doors, and lifting others along the way. Women of Influence, because powerful leadership deserves to be celebrated. Get your tickets now at jbjevents.com.
San Jose Collision in Mandarin is proud to be an I-CAR Gold Class collision repair facility. That means they meet the industry's highest training standards. Experience the difference at San Jose Collision in Mandarin.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah.
All right, that's your hold music. We're back. We had to wrap up with our Lock and Law High School Report kids and family members. So we're back. Appreciate that. And yeah, good stuff from them. Wish Bishop Kenny well. Bishop Kenny girls basketball. Hopefully they can get on a run. And we do this each week with some high school people. And even better is we got some vittles brought in courtesy of Joe. So that's good.
The little scarfing.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you just whoop down
A whole yeah.
one?
Yeah. I didn't know. I had mine was in a pita. Makes it you eat it a lot faster.
Eat a pita
because the bread. Those are good.
It was definitely BEC. We thought it was BEL, BEC, bacon, egg, and cheese.
That's what it is.
That's what it was.
I want a BEC.
Yeah, there's BEC out there, buddy. And try as I might to have a good week of lower sugar content, and I've been good until today. This Friday, they brought in a dozen flipping donuts.
Did you pound one of those too?
Oh, I'm going to pound more than one.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll have. I'm deciding whether I'm just going to completely give up and just do 3, or if it'll be 2. That's what I'm between. We will not be 1. It won't be 1. That's just how it is. I'm having sugar withdrawals. I've kind of stayed off sugar a lot more than normal this week. I got a dozen donuts sitting out there, and there's no strong enough reason not to just get into them. I'm getting into them, Hick.
Get in there.
Yeah. By the way,
yeah.
I got I love this program. I got a text last night.
Okay.
Relaying a message.
Okay.
The text came from a guy that we know and like and very, very, very respectfully referred to as Mr. Eden Kendall.
Oh, yeah.
And he relays a message from Mrs. Eden Kendall.
Okay.
Fabulous. Kind of like you. Kind of a mogul.
Well,
Through the
yeah.
years, has been both radio
Yeah.
and TV.
Yeah.
A mogella.
That's fair.
Right?
We got a little
Friend of the program. We had a great relationship with both the through the years.
There was a situation a couple
just
weeks
recently,
ago.
right?
Yeah.
It was with John. We felt like, but really, that we were ticked because she wasn't complimentary enough of us.
Yes,
that's so
Which is fair.
It was a minor faux pas compared to being like called out.
Oh,
or
yeah.
disrespected.
But kind of acted like she didn't know us or
Well,
didn't care,
okay.
couldn't say
All right.
anything.
Yeah,
And yeah,
maybe
Kinda
there's
felt
a
that.
directive from her management to not acknowledge that powder keg over there.
Yeah.
But
what did Mister say?
Well, we started talking about the Velvet Elvis. So for people that weren't listening
Yes.
yesterday, we have a Velvet Elvis painting here because Dan was mentioning some of the 10 great, modern art works as rated right
Somebody
now.
threw Velvet Elvis in there.
I threw Velvet Elvis in there, and he's like, "Well, that's Velvet Elvis." And we find it. We showed everybody. We looked. We wondered the story. It came from the old Rock 105 building, but you forget that Rock 105 also, I guess, shared studio with the Big Ape, where Mrs. Eden Kendall worked for a lot of years. Did the morning show at the Ape.
Mm-hmm.
So I was forwarded a message. Now it came via voicemail, but I can read the transcript.
Okay, please.
Of a message that I got last night from the Mr. and Mrs. Eden Kendall family.
The family.
Hi, Jeff. It's Eden. CJ, I'm assuming their son, who's also a big fan of the show. He knows where his bread's buttered. He'd be listening. Good morning, CJ. Good to hear you. CJ just told me that you guys actually have the Velvet Elvis. Do you really? Because we went over and looked for that. It was something that we bought on WAPE for someone. We had $100 and we had a thing where everyone called and then they tried to sell us something for $100. And that's what we all agreed on. And that was and that we would have that thing forever. And I can't believe that you have that. Do you really have it? Do you really have it? I just want to see a photo if you do. So now we're going to have E take a photo of Dan and I with the Velvet Elvis. Apparently paid $100 way back. That'd be worth about $350 now. Hick. That was We'll take a picture and we will send it to the Kendall family. And now we have we got into the topic of kidnapping yesterday. I think as a group we kind of poo-pooed the idea, but
they say
we may have a ransom situation here.
Possession is 9/10 of the law.
Well, here it is, photographic proof, and it's. Hey, look, man, it's not like we've been shy of claiming we have Velvet Elvis.
We haven't hit on that.
It was left. I bet you in a quarter law it'd be ours.
Yeah.
I mean, we've actually taken possession from place to place to place.
We're gonna need a receipt.
Well, I'm just.
Turning Velvet Elvis
I thought it was interesting, and we just.
Although, in all
within
honesty,
a week of whether or not it's right, within a week of even perceived disrespect from Mrs. Eden Kendall, this is what's happened to her.
Although, in all honesty, the fact that Velvet Elvis doesn't hang proudly and is kind of beaten up doesn't mean we hold it in high esteem over here.
Velvet Elvis, we normally hold it in high esteem. In fairness, he's been hung all along, except now in the last move. This is like a Toy Story subplot.
Was Velvet Elvis
He got a
hung
busted frame. He doesn't have a frame right
Where
now.
was Velvet Elvis in the other building? He was hung. I don't remember him being hung. Was he hung in the other building?
Yeah, he was. Yes,
Do you remember Velvet Elvis?
He was in one of those side rooms hung. Yeah, one of those. I mean, I'm not saying he was hung in prominence. You don't see him when you walk into the stage. Was he not in the studio, or was that the first place?
No. I don't know.
I don't remember Velvet Elvis.
Oh, in the first place, he was hung in the big break room. The big
I have the only memory I have from the old building of the studio is that's where I lathered up the mayonnaise on my chest and got food thrown at me. Had to eat a sandwich.
That was so off-putting that Dailies, who had brought everything over for us, decided they wanted to take their name off of that.
Did they?
Yeah. Only because it didn't promote healthy eating.
It did not.
Yeah.
It was not healthy.
Like, we don't need kids around Jacksonville lathering each other up.
It's a TikTok rage.
Throwing sandwich meats and then compressing it together for a
TikTok rage.
For a make-do. Yeah, we don't need that.
We had the award show last night. MVP Matt Stafford, Offensive Player of the Year, was Jackson Smith in Jigba. Just so you know, that's how you say it. Drewski. Defensive Player of the Year, unanimous, Myles Garrett. So congratulations. Tet McMillan, sorry, Mom. Offensive Rookie of the Year. Comeback Player of the Year, Christian McCaffrey. Assistant Coach of the Year, Jeff's favorite, Josh McDaniels. Mike Verbal won Coach of the Year.
Let me do it this way instead. I mean, obviously Josh McDaniels is, he is king of the second level. He is one of the best coordinators. Terrible head coach. He's proven that twice. How about this, though? How about you can't have a year where both the head coach and the assistant coach are from the same team?
Yeah.
I mean, somebody got to be getting the credit here.
Yeah.
I mean, if you indeed have the closest MVP vote ever, lost, or one of the closest ever, and the top coach and the top assistant coach, well, then you dang well should win this weekend.
Yeah.
You ought to beat the hell out of them.
Yeah.
You guys are the smartest thing on God's green earth.
Oh, dear. Here we go.
I'm done.
All right. One more thing. Lindsey Vonn had her training run in Cortina. Is it Cortina or Cortana? Must be Cortina.
Yeah, it's Cortina.
On-
Coming from a Portofino guy.
On a torn ACL. If she were to win the gold medal on a torn ACL, should we rethink how we treat torn ACLs?
I think that no. If she wins a gold medal on a torn ACL, then we should take another look at how much we trust people telling us what an injury really is. In
Fair
other
enough.
words, if she wins it on a torn ACL,
Yeah.
I'd bet $100
It
to
ain't
a dollar.
torn.
It ain't, she doesn't have a torn ACL. She has something.
Yeah.
She ain't perfect.
Yeah.
But she doesn't have a torn
mild
ACL.
sprain.
Something.
Yeah.
I mean, Doc told us yesterday the poor girl was going to go barreling off the cliff and die.
Right.
I mean, again, here
She
we
got a
have
contusion.
Here we have. Be careful in there. Lindsey Vonn, Emmanuel Thalleran. Lindsey Vonn has a torn ACL. A week later, she's competing. Our guy, how many days?
81.
81 days out with an Achilles.
That was a complete tear, man. It's
81 days
complete rupture.
of not working.
I wanted to. It's not like I couldn't. Like I wanted
Legendary. Legendary, man. I always remember fondly the Uber trip.
Yeah. That one way was like, yeah, nah.
One day only. Nice to see you. Was that in the 81 days?
Yeah, it was no, it wasn't.
That was after the 81?
The Uber trip was
Yeah.
the very first, so the 81 didn't count.
It was during the 81.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right. Always good for a laugh.
81 of them things.
This is the drill on 1010XL and 92.
Good work if you can get it.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Streaming live from the XL Digital Studios. Polished by Harbor Dental Care, the locally owned smile restoration experts.
If your home doesn't have a fireplace, CSS can install a beautiful electric or gas fireplace from Heat & Glow with no major remodel required. See their showroom or CSSOutdoor.com for a free estimate. CSS, you dream it, we build it.
Are you ready for another historic season at the bank? It's time to lock in your seats for 2026 by placing your deposit now. Next season will be played at Everbank Stadium, but seating capacity is limited due to in-bowl renovations, and spots are going fast. Don't miss out on your chance to see the season's biggest matchups and highlight real moments by placing your deposit at Jaguars.com/tickets or by calling 904-633-2000. Go Jags!
Hey everybody, Mike Dempsey here, and the cooler weather is upon us. Folks, it's the perfect time to try the new breakfast sandwich from Dandy Foods. A hearty one, too. A twin-pack cinnamon swirl and country sausage. You get the sweet first, then the salty kicks in, and trust me, they are addicting. And you'll find them all at daily stores around town. So the next time you're out and about, stop and get all that deliciousness in less than a minute from Dandy. Just one more reason to go out and make yours a dandy, and do it today.
Our slogan, Know Before You Blow, applies to more than just DUI cases. Hi, I'm attorney Lee Lockett of Lockett Law. Battery charges can result in jail time and criminal convictions too, so know before you blow a gasket and hit a loved one or a stranger. Drug crimes like possession of marijuana and cocaine will land you in cuffs too, so know before you blow. In a boating under the influence case, you also have the option to blow or not to blow. So know your options. Know before you blow. Go to knowbeforeyoublow.com now. Offices Jacksonville.
Hey gang, Hicken here. Listen up, Valentine's is coming fast. You want to be a hero this year with something really romantic? Beards Diamonds. They put together a stunning selection. Timeless, affordable jewelry she'll absolutely love. Dazzling rings, sparkling earrings, elegant pendants. They've got it all at Beards. And here's the best part. Right now, Beards has an amazing limited time offer. Save up to 40% on all diamond stud earrings, pendants, and dentist bracelets. You heard me right, 40%. You know, cards, flowers, candy, they're sweet, but nothing says I love you forever like a sparkling gift she'll wear and cherish every single day. And that's on sale right now. Plus, Beards is your local Jacksonville jeweler. Family owned and community strong for more than 45 years. Say hi to the Lupos right here in the St. John's Town Center. Not some Wall Street chain. Hurry in today. Don't wait. Shop local. Shop Beards Diamonds at the St. John's Town Center. Get up to 40% off diamond earrings, pendants, and tennis bracelets.
The Brown Family YMCA in Ponte Vedra Beach is better than ever. Come experience our new renovated spaces, including an expanded wellness center with upgraded state-of-the-art equipment, recovery solutions, brand new locker rooms, and the Horsell Center for Health and Well-Being, all designed to help you feel your best. And now you can join with no joining fee. Plus, enjoy your 4th month free. There's no place like this place. And you'll love what's new. Visit the Brown Family YMCA in Ponte Vedra Beach.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch.
Hello, I'm Ed Jackson, president of Ned Jackson Income Tax. Ned Jackson Income Tax has been preparing tax returns in Jacksonville for over 80 years. Our tax preparers at Ned Jackson Income Tax have years of knowledge and experience to help you get your highest possible tax refund and are fully trained on all IRS updates, including the One Big Beautiful Bill. Visit one of Ned Jackson's 4 locations, including our downtown office at 255 North Liberty Street. That's Ned Jackson Income Tax, 356-0349.
Tara Loggeman here for Local Fair Jacks. Fresh, local produce, eggs, and meat delivered right to your door. It's where Jeff and I shop because we know exactly where our food is coming from. There's no scary recalls, just trusted local farmers. Visit localfairjacks.com.
Bueller.
Stay cooler with Bueller.
I'm starting to realize being a homeowner isn't all upside, Jason.
I mean, it does give you a place to live.
Yeah, but now suddenly I need to know the names of all the people I need to look after my house.
Like who?
Like if my air conditioner breaks in the middle of the heat wave, I need to know who I call to fix it.
That's me. You know me.
But what if my water heater dies or my toilet backs up?
That would also be me. Bueller Air and Plumbing.
Okay, fine, but what about my duct cleaning and my water filtration and my sewer drain? Where am I going to find all those guys if something goes wrong? I'm just a guy with a house and a dream and...
This pair of sunglasses.
Whoa.
Bueller Air and Plumbing is the only name you need to know. Our club members even get 2 free visits a year, so you know we're there when you need us.
Well, that's cool.
Stay cooler with Bueller.
Visit BuellerAir.com.
All right, welcome back to the program. This is a drill on 1010XL 92.5 FM. Football Friday, last one of the year, right? Super Bowl. I got Seattle. I think Seattle covers the spread, but who knows? I mean, whatever. I just have a feeling it's Seattle's. They're just
Stronger.
They're better. Better. I think the NFC. I think the Rams would beat New England. I think Seattle would beat New England. Quite honestly, I think San Francisco could have beat New England. So I think, and I said earlier in the program, and I don't mean this in a disrespectful way, although it sounds it, I think New England, man, they got, it just doesn't happen like this, but they got a ton of breaks. They got a ton of breaks to make it to the Super Bowl, including playing the AFC Championship without the other team's starting quarterback. So, we'll see how it goes.
It's a GFL Friday. That's Green for Life. And congratulations to those out there who kind of wager. It's kind of like the old drinking games you used to play back in college. Hey, Bob, or the others.
Sure.
They play around here, these silly little, handicapping that we put on 8 to 10 things as we just move through the morning. And congratulations to all of you that played the over 2.5.
Mm-hmm.
If you played over 2.5 donuts in the 3-minute break, you're a winner. I told you it'd be 2 or 3. One gonna be 1. We were going. We're gonna go with the donuts this morning, and we were gonna go. We're gonna go.
Mm-hmm.
So over 2.5 is hit. Collect your winnings.
You went over 2.5 donuts?
Yeah, in the break. Yeah.
Wow.
Well, I mean,
Plus the sandwich.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
That's it, though.
That's impressive.
Well, I mean, sometimes you got to admit where you're at and what you're doing. And I'm not going to fight this for the next 48 hours. Let's just get this out of the way.
And it wasn't 2.5 donuts and a sandwich in the break. It was the sandwich first. And
Sandwich
then
first break.
Sandwich the first.
Yeah.
Second break, 2.5 donuts.
But,
What type of donuts were they? Were
Just
they
a plain glazed donut.
Oh, you just went glazed.
Yeah. And not big, thick ones. They're just from one of the
Right.
change, you know.
So the kind you could almost squeeze together and pop in your mouth.
Maybe if you wanted to. I've never really thought of that. Be messy.
Messy.
Yeah, messy, sticky-handed. The best way to eat
You never
a donut.
saw the girl take like a stack of glazed
Yeah,
donuts,
yeah.
and push them
And-
down
and-
into
and-
like almost
yeah,
like a sandwich,
it's
and then
gross.
start. Yeah.
But then I saw, it's funny you say that, because then I saw like one of the golf channels, when it was when they tried to eat all the donuts, and he just tried to squeeze down like 4, and it got about the same thickness as they were telling me the 12. So I wonder if there's something hijinks going on with that. But either way, I have a question for you guys.
Please.
You can do it one of two ways, but since it's a question that can be asked 15 times between now and September, we'll just do it this way.
Okay.
The Jags are going to have natural attrition and addition this offseason. First, do you think the Jaguars will be better next year than they are this year?
Will the Jaguars
Their
be
roster, you
better
think they'll be
next
better?
year?
Think the Jaguars will be better next year or not? And there's
Well, yeah, I think they have the
I think so.
I think they have the potential to
Right,
be
don't
better,
you feel
but
that?
Yeah.
Do I think they'll be 14-3 or 15-2?
Not asking if they'll have a better record.
Yeah.
Do you think they'll be better next
better
year?
team. They have the potential certainly to be a better
I mean,
team.
even, with the, you could lose
One of the
Lloyd.
things that I saw recently, and I'm telling you, man, the NFL is a battle of attrition. And very rarely do beat up teams make it all the way to the finish line, as in the Super Bowl. And this year is no different. Seattle and New England, very healthy. Jacksonville, I believe either 4th or 5th healthiest team in the NFL this year.
Yeah, and they played like it.
We have to keep improving our depth because that most likely year to year it changes almost overnight. So you almost in this league with 17 games, you almost have to account that there's going to be injuries.
We kick a lot around, kick around a lot of different things here. One thing we don't talk about a lot, but I'll tell you something that would really be a nice little juicy addition here is a real second weapon at the tight end position. I mean, you look at the system that Cohen came through and that Rams system, they're 2 and 3 tight end deep, man.
Mm-hmm.
You look at what Ben Johnson has. They go 2 or 3 tight end deep. There are a lot of teams around the league that you even see what the Tonjes kid is for San Francisco when Kittle goes out. I'm not saying they're that level player, but it'd be nice to have another Britton Strange as part of your either injury replacement or used together because there's probably some offense still being left on the cutting room floor because they don't have the exact personnel they want yet.
Okay.
All right. Real quick, let's play just for fun.
All right.
I gave you the thing, just W or L.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, that's it. Just W or L. We're not flying blind here. And by no means are we held to this. This goes on no official record. We're fodder pre-Super Bowl.
Okay.
Texans at home.
E.
That's a dub. What, man? I believe it.
By the way, shout out to C.J. Stroud, a new haircut.
Oh, did he? I ain't see him.
You haven't noticed?
I don't care about him.
Cut it all off.
I just can't stand Houston, man.
Me either.
Yeah, that's a dub.
They're my most hated team in the division now.
Houston at home, Dan?
Yeah.
Okay. The Colts at home?
Oh, that's
a dub.
That's guaranteed.
All right, I think so. Tennessee at home?
That's a dub. 3-0, baby.
This is not order. I'm just giving opponents.
Okay.
We don't have that yet, right? Browns at home?
That's a dub.
Steelers at home?
Dubski. Ain't got no quarterback.
Dick, you all right with that?
Yeah, fine.
Yeah, me too. Eagles at home?
Got a chance.
I'll give him a trip up right there.
Go ahead. I give them a win there.
Okay.
What about you, Hick?
I'll give him an L.
Okay. All right. Commanders at home?
Man, that's a dub.
Yeah. I mean, Jaden Daniels will be back, so
Yeah.
they should be better.
And then finally the Patriots at home. I'm not trying to get to a certain.
Yeah.
I'm not. I've got no agenda here.
Give me now. One of those is going to be in London, but give me what do we got? 8 home games or so? How many home games?
This is the last one.
Those are 8.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me 6 and 2 at home.
Yeah, I'm going 7-1 at home.
Okay.
I go 7, 6, and I have 7.
Okay.
Let's go now on the road games.
Give me 2 and 1 with the South.
What about you, E? 2-1 with the
I think
South?
we can go 5-1.
Yeah.
Yeah, me
Yep.
too. Me too. I'll do the same thing. That's fair. All right.
Yes.
Ravens. That's a dub, man. You got a new coach. You got all kinds of stuff. This ain't the old,
I'll give him an L.
Yeah, of course you will. You're a Raven lover.
No,
You'll
I'm not,
probably wearing
man.
your Lamar jersey.
I'm not.
Son of a bee sting. All right, I'm going to win. I'm the only one, apparently. All right, Bengals on the road.
That's a dub.
Get that win.
Yeah, see, I'll go. Somehow, some way, we flip and lose to that team. I'm going L there.
We do.
Cowboys on the road.
Thanksgiving Day.
Oh, yeah, we definitely taking that dub.
Yeah, if it's Thanksgiving, we're going to give them a bad one, too. We're going to give them an embarrassment. All right. Yeah, I'm going to give a dub there, too. All right. Giants.
Oh, yeah, that's a dub.
It's a win.
Okay. Ooh, spicy. This might be a Monday night or Sunday night. Bears.
Oh,
Bears.
I want that one. Ooh.
At the Bears, baby.
Yeah, in Chicago.
Huh?
That's tough.
Yeah, it's tough. I'm going to give it to the Bears.
Okay. We're all in 5. All right, and last one, Denver.
Dubsky.
I'm going to take another L in there
Yeah, I'm
somewhere.
gonna take a loss there too. So he has him at 13, and we
12-5, 13-4. That's still going to be the expectation.
Yeah, I
now
have 12,
again.
and you have 11.
Yeah.
And that's the start. And that's the starting point.
Right.
Right.
That's the difference.
That's the starting point.
Right.
And again, I don't. All we can go with is our experience of doing what we've done here as in depth as we've had to do it for so many years.
Mm-hmm.
This team doesn't feel like 17.
No.
Or 22.
No.
It doesn't feel like it's near it as whimsical as those ended up being.
Yeah.
This feels like this is the beginning of being Josh Allen and the Bills or these teams that are in the playoffs almost every year. What it feels like, we'll see. Got to go prove it.
Yeah,
Got to
we'll
follow
see.
it up.
We'll see. I'm a little more, but I've always been that way. Let's get Joe Yu in here real quick before we go to break. Joe Yu, hello.
Bon to the jour, boys. See, we're playing in Paris, huh? October 25th. The Saints will be playing
You going over, Joe Yu?
Cleveland Browns. Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah, I went when we played in London. It's a good time. You're going there. You say you're going to Italy. Just, pro tip, the food in Europe sucks pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Outside of France, you can get good food in Paris and stuff. But be warned, you're going to go there and you're going to get a pizza. And you're going to be like,
I didn't think the food was bad in Spain.
well, the rain in Spain fell
Mainly on the plane, yeah.
On the plane.
Yeah, it does. Sure does.
Hey, let me ask y'all this, because I worked in advertising. I worked the company I'm affiliated with spends probably $100 million on NFL, and we'll be spending $8 to $10 million on a couple of Super Bowl commercials.
Zero on the
Internal
drill. So,
communication,
where are we going with this?
What I'm saying, we still in internal communications have to say the big game. Bro, it's the Super
That is
Bowl.
so
Why don't push
stupid.
back on
I don't know. I don't
that
understand
is so stupid, man.
I don't know.
Come to the
It's
Super
only
Bowl,
when you use it in an advertisement. Like we can say Super Bowl all day long here, just talking about the Super Bowl. But yeah, if we talk about, hey, are you having? We got to. And by the way, big game party, whatever. It's dumb.
I think local stations who play by those rules, I don't want to say they're dumb. They're not going to get caught. In other words, if we sat here,
you let the NFL bully you around.
yeah, what are you going to get? A cease and desist letter? So
come to the Dan and Jeff Super Bowl party like that. You
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
that's what they don't want you to do. They
Yeah.
don't care if you say Super Bowl.
Yeah.
But you can't. Like,
Because you promote the game.
I
You made the game.
right. I don't understand.
It makes
I don't.
no sense.
Yeah.
Kind of like that reading they do in every Monday Night Football game. This game, they don't do as much anymore, but they used to be.
Oh,
this
yeah.
game is presented
Counts
with
of descriptions.
No
Yeah.
descriptions. Or
Yeah, yeah.
What are they talking
Yeah.
about, bro? The newspaper is going to describe
There
it.
are
and
many-
The local station. is
Joe,
gonna-
Joe, you as you've sort of stepped in onto this side of the business, but in our business, you should look at the list of things that you cannot do with the National Football League in terms of television showing video. If it's like, say we have a Monday night show, right, which we do on TV. If, say, there's a Monday night game opposite that, you can't show any video. There are like rules like that. It's on Sunday night on your half-hour TV show, you're allowed X amount of highlights before you are in violation. There are so many little tiny nuanced rules that really don't make a whole lot of sense at all.
Yep, I agree.
But
I
yeah, that's
agree.
so it's the big game is just one of 1,000 that you sit there and you go, are you kidding me? And then like
Who's going to police it?
well, that's the question. Well, what happens is in the market, the Jaguars have to police it. Like I'll tell you, we did a post game show online, okay, after the Jags games on the TV side. So in other words, we streamed it, and we would carry, obviously, if we're on right after the game, so we carry Liam Cohen live, Trevor Lawrence live. Well, unbeknownst to us, you can't do that. You can't just, which I don't understand why, but nonetheless, you can't. So we had to stop doing it, and we changed how we do it to fit the rules. So it's just, you have to adhere to them, but there are a lot that don't make a whole lot of sense, in my opinion, because all anyone is doing is promoting their product, but it is what it is.
Correct.
I don't think they want you making too much, monetizing it too much. I don't know. You know what? I don't know. So it is what it is, but it is fascinating to see all the different rules, including the big game.
Super Bowl. Yeah, exactly.
Thank you, my man.
All right, boys.
Appreciate you. We'll take a break. We'll keep it rolling. This is the drill. 1010XL, 92.5 FM.
The Drill. From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. From the preseason to the playoffs and every day in between.
Each man individually preparing himself to be the best he could possibly be. Better than he's ever been. Because that's what it's going to take.
At 1010XL. The season never ends.
Finding the perfect romantic gift she'll treasure forever? It's easier than you think at Beard's Diamonds this Valentine's Day. We've curated a stunning selection of timeless, affordable jewelry she'll absolutely love. Dazzling rings, sparkling earrings, elegant pendants and bracelets, set with brilliant diamonds or colorful gemstones. Classic gold that never goes out of style. And you can't beat the wow factor of top brand designer jewelry. At Beard's, we've got it all under one roof. And right now, we're cranking up the romance with an unbeatable limited time offer. Save up to 40% on all diamond stud earrings, pendants, and tennis bracelets. Imagine her face lighting up when she opens that signature Beards box on February 14th. Pure magic that lasts a lifetime. Guys, cards, flowers, and candy are sweet, but nothing says I love you forever like a sparkling gift she'll wear and cherish every single day. And that gift is on major sale right now. Plus, Beards is your local Jacksonville jeweler, family owned and community strong for over 45 years. Right here in the St. John's Town Center. Not some Wall Street chain. We're your neighbors, and we're here for you. Hurry in today. Don't wait. Beards Diamonds, St. John's Town Center.
Hey, gang, Prosser here. Oh, it wouldn't be the big game without the big parties. And if you're getting ready for it, no game day party is complete without Daisy French onion dip and ranch dip. Great tasting, delicious Daisy French onion dip and Daisy ranch onion dip. A must for any party you are throwing or attending. I know what you're saying. Prosser doesn't sound like something you'd like. Oh, I love a good French onion or ranch dip. Believe it or not, in Daisy, the best. No preservative or artificial ingredients. Everyone will think you made it from scratch. I enjoy Daisy dips, chips, wings, and veggies. Look for Daisy French onion dip and ranch dip at a grocery store near you.
Greenlaw Group is for the insured. If you think you have roof damage, call 904-302-7055 today, and they will schedule you a free roof inspection. Trust their law firm to help you fight your insurance when you need it. These storms can cause damage you may not even see yet. Call Greenlaw Group, 302-7055. There's no cost to retain their law firm and no cost to have your roof inspected. They only get paid if you win. Greenlaw Group, for the insured.
Learn everything you need to know about the Jaguars on Duval Rundown. I'm Hayes Carlyon. Join me each Monday, Wednesday, and Friday morning at 9:04. You can find Duval Rundown on all the social channels of 1010XL.
Driven by Jacksonville Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Westside.
Let's talk about the sound no homeowner wants to hear. Drip, drip, drip. Still dripping. That's exactly why Duck Duck Rooter created the Love Your Pipes promotion. Plumbing problems don't scare us. Not with years of experience and honest upfront pricing on our side. Right now, you can get free plumbing assessment on all fixtures with any paid plumbing service. It's the smart move to fix the issue now before it becomes bigger. So when you're stuck, call the Duck, 904-862-6769, duckduckrooter.com.
If you're tired of weekend projects turning into weekend disasters, you're not alone. Building a fence isn't as easy as it looks. And let's face it, your neighbor still hasn't fixed his lopsided masterpiece. But Superior Fence and Rail makes it easy. Highly trained professionals, top quality materials, and a fence you'll love for years to come. Skip the stress and call the pros today.
When you're on the fence, about a fence, SuperiorFenceandRail.com.
David Lane here, and once again, I'm happy to share news of my success with back and knee surgeries at Southeast Orthopedic Specialists. Whatever it is that's bothering you, take it from me. Simply set an appointment today at Southeast Orthopedic Specialists and let them help you get back to normal life. I'm certainly glad I did.
Relieve pain and get back to life. SOS. Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
What's up, Duval? I'm Chad Volamic, owner of Purple Heart Pools, Jacksonville's veteran-owned pool company for over 10 years. We specialize in new pool construction and pool renovations, built on military values, integrity, communication, attention to detail, and honor. Now is the perfect time to start your pool project, so when the heat hits, your pool is ready. As an Iraq War veteran and Purple Heart recipient, pride in what I do is everything. Let me show you the difference in how my team and I execute your pool project with military precision. Call Purple Heart Pools, Jacksonville's veteran pool company.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch. This is your Duval Minute, brought to you by Lift Power, your turnkey solution for all warehouse needs.
He could have poured gas on the fire yesterday, but Liam Cohen went the opposite way. He was asked on Radio Row, obviously a few times, about Robert Saleh and the hiring of him at Tennessee, to which, he's, I don't want to mention his name. No, he said, what a cool move by Tennessee, seriously, just to get another quality defensive head coach in the league that gets defenses to run that way. It's fun for us. We want to play the best, and that's no different for coaches. Good answer from Liam Cohen on the Robert Saleh thing. Could have poured gas on the fire, chose to go the other way. Nonetheless, for the fans, it just adds to our Jags-Titans rivalry. And that's your Duval Minute. It's brought to you by our friends at Lift Power. Lift Power always on the look for experienced lift, truck, and dock and door technicians in the Jacksonville area. Benefits, 401k, company vehicle, paid training, sign-on bonus. Lift Power voted one of the best places to work year in and year out. Lift Power, rapidly growing. Lift Power, proudly serving Jacksonville for more than 50 years. And Lift Power is family-owned and operated. Here's your opportunity. You can learn more at liftpower.com. That's liftpower.com.
Dan couldn't answer the question of my satisfaction. I got E on the phone. Oh. Let's see what we got here. Producer working.
He's working.
I need a better answer because I'm just curious.
All right.
Not that Dan gave a wrong one. I have the same answer as him. But you're more techno smart than we are.
All right.
How do you get money out of your bank if you don't have identification, bank card, or checkbook?
Online banking.
That doesn't put cash in my hand.
Oh, you need straight cash, homie?
That's what I'm saying. Because why could I go, to your point, I can go on and send, Venmo $1 million out of my bank account. They'll take it, nobody asks, but I can't walk into my bank and get straight cash, homie. Isn't that weird?
Yeah, you can't.
They should have almost like somebody like for idiots like me, like a little help desk where you go over and you log on in front of them, you show them it's you, and
they should have a picture of us or something.
Yeah, maybe. There's nothing important enough that I need to, but I left the house today and I forgot my wallet.
Yeah, I know that. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
Even if you had a picture of your ID on your phone, I don't think they would still let that.
Right.
Let it
That's
slide.
another thing that needs to change.
Hmm?
You ought to be able to show,
It's
like,
me.
if you get, or like if you get, like, you have to show ID anywhere, you ought to be able to show it on your phone. Although with AI now, that
True.
ship sailed. You can't let them do that.
Do you know who GTA is in the NBA?
GTA? GTA, Grand Theft Auto, GTA.
You know who GTA is?
Is it a current player?
Yeah.
Is it one of Giannis's brothers?
No. Have you heard this nickname, Grand Theft Alvarado?
Oh, yeah.
That's old, though. I heard that years ago.
Yeah, because he used to sneak up behind you.
I like Alvarado for a couple. I'm pretty sure. Isn't Alvarado a Georgia Tech kid? I think Alvarado played at Tech.
They say he plays extremely hard.
That's a good ad. He
likes to hide behind. He'll sneak off to the side. And then
he does because he's a smaller guy, so he got to play hard, and he does.
And I think he might be Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
Georgia Tech. Play for Georgia Tech.
Yeah, and I think he Borinquen. So, I'm all for that. But, Pox once you get to the playoffs.
Yeah. So, trade deadline came and went. Giannis ended up staying in Milwaukee. I think Milwaukee started to say, okay, well, if we're going to keep him, let's go get Ja Morant, but they weren't able to pull that off. So they don't. I was watching a little bit of Windy yesterday at the TV studios, and he was like, Milwaukee's stuck. And I guess, and then
They won their title, though.
And then the other thing is, yeah. And the other thing is the Bulls, they finally decided we're tired of being stuck in the middle, is what their GM said. So basically, we're going to
rebuild.
Seems like it. Well, they're going to build around the Giddens kid and a couple of guys that I'm
Good
not
luck
real
with that. And maybe look at the stars around the league. That ain't going to work.
A couple guys that I'm not familiar with. So, yeah. But
It was a
I
very-
think what we're going to have here is I think we're going to have, because of the way that the NBA works with these trades and such, I think we're going to have literally a dozen teams that don't care if they win or lose.
I also said there's a new salary. There's the way, like, if you can just add, like, some teams, if they can add a win and a half, or if they can just shed one min contract, they save $20 million.
Yeah.
Like, so that's
There's
why,
like first apron, second apron. It is. You think the NFL's confusing?
Well,
man, I'm
yeah.
glad we don't have an NBA team, because I can't make hide nor hair about how all that works.
You know, there weren't a lot of big splashy deals. Like, Harden went, but that kind of forced his way. Didn't feel all that big. And Anthony Davis is kind of a yawner, especially where he went. But clearly the juice of getting Anthony Davis has already affected the Wizards, who went on the road last night and beat the Pistons. Anyhow.
Go figure that.
But I will say this. It was fun from being a Hawks fan.
Mm-hmm.
We won't bog down in the analytics of Hawks basketball, but they were super active.
Mm-hmm.
We were active starting with Trae Young. I mean, and I really, to be honest with you, I liked every single trade they made.
No, they
rebuilt.
They redid their team.
They're going to build around a star, Jalen Johnson, and they've just got a core of athletic guys or a good 3-point shooting team. But they've got Atlanta DNA, so that's why they sit there a game under 500, barely winning a game last night against a Jazz team that's not any good. It's not even trying to win. Oof. All right, the 9 o'clock hour is next, and on Friday, we
got puck talk too.
Get a little dicey. That's right. We'll talk hockey, Iceman hockey, but to be more specific, when we return, it's a GFL Friday that's green for life. Look for those bright green trucks and cans serving the First Coast area, and trust them for all your commercial roll-off needs.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Jaguars and Gators. Gators and Jaguars. Jacksonville's home sweet home of the Jaguars and Gators.
It's your boy, Big Sirs, your lemon pepper guy. And we're in the red zone for the big game. You know I don't play when it comes to Wingstop. Here's the play call. You got to pre-order your wings by Saturday to beat the rush. Spend $50 or more, and I'm going to help you score a free large ranch. Just add the large ranch to your cart and use promo code BIGGAME. And check out that Wingstop app or wingstop.com. Spend just $50 on Wingstop pre-order by Saturday and add that free large ranch with your promo code BIGGAME.
Hey, gang, Higgin here from my friends at Beaches Dermatology. Nobody takes better care of your skin, your skincare needs, your skincare products than Beaches Dermatology. Doctors Boudreaux, Doctors Metz, Dr. Fader with the Mohs Surgery. They're terrific people. The whole staff is great off Solana Road and at all the Beaches Dermatology locations. And they want to remind you, as the sun starts to come back out, even in the wintertime, protect yourself from that sun, man. You know what? Floppy hats, long sleeve dry fits, sunscreen if needed. Protect yourself. If something does show up, though, something does show up on your skin, go get it checked out. Don't wait. Go get it checked out at Beaches Dermatology. Best thing to do is go to beachesdermatology.com. Make your appointment. Find the location best served for you and go get it taken care of. Listen, skincare needs, skincare products, hydrofacials, and more at Beaches Dermatology for all your skincare needs and projects. It's Beaches Dermatology and beachesdermatology.com.
DivorceMenOnly.com. This is Kenny Lay of Kenny Lay & Associates. Our firm specializes in representing men in family law. That's all we do. That's our only focus. We can help with all of your family law needs, such as divorce, custody, alimony, and child support. For over a decade, we have helped thousands of men with these types of issues. We even have an appellate division ready to challenge a judge's ruling. If you need a family law attorney, go to DivorceMenOnly.com. DivorceMenOnly.com. Offices, Jacksonville.
This date in sports history is brought to you by Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
On February 6, 2005, the New England Patriots defeated the Philadelphia Eagles 24-21 in Super Bowl 39. That was held right here in Jacksonville, Florida.
Ready to put your dream car in drive? Get solid rates for the road ahead when you finance with First Florida Credit Union. Enjoy competitive low rates, up to 90 days of no payments and budget-friendly protection plans. Whether you're buying a vehicle or refinancing, stop by a branch or apply online at firstflorida.org/auto loans. Membership eligibility required. Interest accrues during loan payment deferral period. Federally insured by NCUA. Visit firstflorida.org/auto loans.
Home of the Jacksonville Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
We've all been there. You hear about an incredible event Monday morning, but it happens Sunday. Stop missing out. Jacksonville is the flip side of Florida, and we have the solution. From under-the-radar sporting events to the perfect family outing or date night, Visit Jacksonville is your all-access pass to the city. Plan your 2026 season at visitjacksonville.com/locals. visitjacksonville.com/locals. Or download the Visit Jax app for the full lineup. See what you've been missing.
Looking for a great way to give back and enjoy some friendly competition? Join us for Operation New Uniforms Veterans Cup on Friday, April 10th. This competitive clay shoot tournament is a fun afternoon on the range, followed by awards, a reception, and time to connect with others who care about supporting veterans. Your participation helps Operation New Uniform empower veterans, transitioning service members, and military spouses as they move into meaningful careers. Put your teams together and join us on April 10th. Register today at onuvets.org. That's onuvets.org.
I'm Carl. I'm 68 years old, and I lost 40 pounds thanks to Awaken 180 weight loss. In looking at pictures, I realized that my color wasn't good. I looked bloated, constantly tired, out of breath. It got to the point where I decided it was time to pick up the phone and call Awaken 180. The combination of the diet and the coaching really pushed me over the top. My self-confidence soared. I'm walking, I'm working out. Instead of 68, I feel like I'm 28. I just had my annual physical, and my doctor looked at my blood pressure and he said, "What did you do? What happened?" And I explained that I'm on the Awaken 180 program. I've never felt so good in my life. And as somebody that sometimes likes to take the shortcut, I didn't have to do that with this program. Awaken 180 is my solution for weight loss.
Carl's solution for weight loss. My daughter Amber's solution for weight loss. Lowered blood pressure, increased confidence, feeling years younger. Not a temporary fix, a solution. Want the same results? Then choose Awaken 180 online at awaken180weightloss.com.
This is your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update brought to you by Peterbrook Franchises. I'm E.T. A common question we ask about our Jacksonville Jaguars is, when did it change for Trevor Lawrence? When did it actually start clicking? When he was asked this on the red carpet at the NFL Honors, his response?
It was kind of a progression all year of feeling more comfortable. Then there were some times where, I felt like I played a little bit slower than I wanted to or wasn't seeing it great. And then, to be honest, and people probably won't love my answer, I mean, we played in Arizona and had a lot of turnovers that game, but I felt like I was seeing it well for the most part. Our passing game kind of finally got clicking.
Currently, it's 9:08 and it's 40 degrees. Your time and your temp is brought to you by Bueller Air and Plumbing. Stay cooler with Bueller. Stay tuned because we got some Puck Talk next right here on 1010XL and 92.5 FM.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah. Here's another call on the 1010XL hotline, driven by Key Buick GMC, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty.
As they say in hockey, let's do that hockey.
I'm all geeked up now for the Winter Games.
Oh.
Hockey. I watched my documentary on Netflix. I got Iceman Love. I'm ready to go. I'm watching Snoop. Snoop is a big contributor. They pay him millions of dollars, but he's a funny cat, man.
Yeah.
He goes, "What y'all think? How'd I do at the Olympics?" He gets on this little blue saucer and goes scooting down the mountain.
He's great.
And I mean, he is scooting. He's laying back, flying down in his red, white, and blue, holding onto the saucer.
High as a kite.
High as a kite.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Degree of difficulty.
Question. So, with that, all that as a background, we welcome the head coach of the Jacksonville Iceman, Sean Tinkle, to the program. They're on the road, I think, this weekend. Is that correct, Coach? Are you up in Atlanta?
Hey guys, thanks for having me on. Yeah, we're in Atlanta right now.
Hey, Coach, do you watch where does Olympic hockey rank for you? Like for your favorite sports events to watch?
Oh, I think Olympics is definitely up there. I'm Canadian, so the World Juniors is big for us.
Okay.
So, it's always huge to get best on best. I think it's just awesome.
You would have loved. What was it? When was the last time the U.S. and Canada they were? I just saw this highlight, and you'll know better than me. They dropped gloves right at as the puck dropped.
The Four Nations last February.
That was it. That was recent. Yeah. That's great stuff, man. We all love that, and that's yeah.
Prep us a little bit. Where are the U.S. and Canadian teams in the power rankings at this year's games? Should they both have medal hopes? I mean, I know typically they both do.
Yeah, I think they're 1A, 1B.
Okay.
I think,
yeah. Oh,
they're
good.
definitely up there. Sweden's definitely up there too as well.
Well, that
obviously no Russia in there, but Finland's also got a really good team too.
And then the other thing I'll mention before we get to Iceman chatter, Florida Tampa last night, they hate each other, and it's become a great rivalry. And Kachuk is he's a great player, but he went and lit up Kucherov. I think it was Kucherov. They had penalty minutes up the yin yang last night, and Tampa's red hot. They're like 18-1-1 in their last 20. So,
I
and the
was shocked when I
Panthers
saw
are in
that.
danger of not making the playoffs.
Wow.
Because they've had
two-time
injuries,
defending, aren't they?
But right, that happened last night, right, Coach? Did you see that stuff?
Yeah, of course. We were on the bus for a little bit of it, but definitely got to see the tail end of it. I'm always watching NHL games and always trying to see what they're doing. But yeah, it was pretty awesome to see that heated rivalry.
All right, we're going to turn our attention to Iceman hockey. I do want to tell folks though that the U.S. men's team debuts at the Olympics February 12th. So what's that? That's less than a week
Thursday.
out. And one of the key members of that miracle team, Jack O'Callahan, lives here in Jacksonville, and he's going to join us in the studio to help prep that and talk about that. That unbelievable 1980 hockey event. Meanwhile, on the road for a couple, Coach, you take these road trips as somewhat learning experiences, strategy sessions, get the most out of them as you can.
Yeah, of course. It's been a tough stretch for us. Kind of like what you said about the Panthers. I feel like we're kind of going through the same thing here. We've got 8 or 9 regular guys that are out of the lineup that, have been out for an extended period of time. So we kind of had a makeshift lineup here. We made a few trades, so trying to see if we can catch some lightning in a bottle here because we're going to try to get hot here.
Have you ever experienced anything like this with any organization that you've been a part of where the injuries just continue to pile up? This happens every now and then. It's just weird how it does, but
and end up in a spot in the standings you're not used to as well, both personally and as an organization.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I've had talks with our ownership and my boss as well. Like I've never seen anything like this. We've got guys that are playing top minutes for us that were arguably probably off our roster at the start of the year.
Wow.
So it's kind of been a little bit crazy, but we manage it day by day, and we just got to keep pushing forward and keep putting our best foot forward and pushing to make the playoffs here.
Well, you have to because guess what? Nobody feels sorry for you, right?
Of course.
They just come right at you.
Of course.
Yeah. So you got game tonight, and then you go from Atlanta to what? You got South Carolina tomorrow. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. So we'll do that, and then we get back home. I think Wednesday. I think the Iceman.
Wednesday against Kansas City. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, go get them. Keep fighting. Keep swinging. Worst case scenario, Coach, maybe you jump over the glass and go pummel one of those dudes.
Go viral.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what, guys? I'm going to be completely honest with you. It's crossed my mind. I haven't done it yet, but it's definitely been in there a few times.
All right.
Well, hang in there, Coach. We appreciate you,
We'll
man.
talk to you next week.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Have a great day.
You too. Sean Teagle, the head coach of the Iceman. Iceman, yeah, they're not having an Iceman-like season, and honestly, it's in fairness, it's injuries.
Yeah.
And it is.
Yeah.
And
They're
it's what you gotta deal
a
with.
savvy. The Icemen are a savvy organization. Now, look, you are also subject to your parent organization and the talent that's there. And that has changed. They were Rangers for a while. Second year for Sabres or first? First was Sabres, isn't it?
Second.
Second was Sabres. Well, and last year they were a playoff team. The Icemen are a power. We're used to them. They're one of the best home crowds in the league, and it still is still a great experience. But they're finding themselves a little bit. There was a kind of this is a major news drop if it comes in August when things are up in the air and you're wondering, but just kind of dropped into his acceptance speech. Matthew Stafford went ahead and put to rest. He's coming back next year. I don't think any of us really wondered, but man, one part to kind of recollect about Stafford's MVP. This is a guy that on one hand was almost a New York Giant, and on two, almost didn't play football. Before the season opener, he was questionable with that. I think it was a back injury. So we weren't sure if Matthew Stafford was even going to be able to play a season healthy and to throw 47 touchdown passes and win an MVP. The oldest player to win his first MVP. There have been a couple that were older. A-Rod was older. Brady won an MVP at 40.
Yeah.
In 2017.
The oldest, where did I see this? Oldest first-time MVPs. Yeah. 2 in baseball. Older than Matthew Stafford.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
What era?
92 and 79. You can get the 79 one. If you think about it, who was good in 79?
Well, the Pirates.
Mm-hmm.
Willie Stargell?
A family.
He wasn't the MVP, though, was he?
Yes, he was.
Willie Stargell was MVP of that year, huh?
Didn't Willie and Keith Hernandez tie for an MVP?
Keith tied with someone.
Yeah.
Didn't he tie with Madlock, maybe?
I thought it was Keith
Or
Hernandez.
I'm thinking of
and Willie
Matlack All-Star name tie.
And Dennis Eckersley.
Yeah,
Willie was 39, almost 40.
Yeah, and this is how bad the Braves are.
Okay.
Stargell later played for the 80s Braves, like as a starter at first base. Gosh, how old must he have been? I figured he was in his late 30s then, and when Pittsburgh, when you're young, you think 34 is archaic.
Yeah, Stargell and Keith Hernandez, first time in MLB history, the award was a tie. Both players received 336 total votes. It's cool in a way because, neither of them are thought of as – it's a tough one because at 39, Willie hit 281, 32, 82, won the NLCS MVP and the World Series MVP.
Wow.
At 39. Keith Hernandez hit 344, scored 116 runs, had 48 doubles, only 11 homers, but 105 RBI.
And the Cardinals weren't a playoff
And by the
team.
way, it's hard to argue with you. You can make an argument.
You know what?
I would lean towards Keith, but I'm also biased.
Well, the Pirates, there were only 4 teams made the playoffs, and the Pirates, I'm pretty sure I was living up in that Pittsburgh area. Then I beat the Reds, I think, in the NLCS that year. So the Pirates won any kind of pennant chase if there was one.
Right.
Pop Stargell, though, that was a fun team to be around. I went to a lot of games that year. I mean, by a lot, a handful.
Mm-hmm.
Went to probably outside of the Braves, going to Pirates games at Old Three Rivers by a mile, the second most I've been to. And when we were up there, the Pirates were good, and they were fun. And, buddy, they were the Oregon of baseball from the uniform standpoint.
Keith Hernandez's WAR that year, 7.6. Willie Stargell's 2.5.
Wow.
Dave Winfield, 8.3.
I would Keith Hernandez is another one for me. He's in the Hall of Fame to me.
Yeah.
He's not a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
I feel stronger about Dale Murphy. I've got more, knowledge on his resume, but, as a lifelong baseball fan and somewhat a historian.
They say he's like the greatest fielding first baseman ever.
I don't know why Keith Hernandez isn't in the Hall of Fame. And he's never even really talked about it in it.
Boys say curling is live right now on the Olympics.
Yeah. The Olympics they get underway quiet, don't they? I mean, they've been going on for 2 or 3 days. There was some sort of curling was on actually a couple days. I can't watch curling. That doesn't look fun at all.
All right, we'll take a break. Keep it rolling. This is The Drill on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Getting down in Duval.
Duval, baby.
For everything you need to know about your home team, turn to 1010XL. Bingo. This is Jacksonville Sports Radio.
Welcome to Key Buick GMC, proudly family-owned and operated since 1943. Come see why they're North Florida's new and pre-owned truck center, conveniently located on Southside and JTB, just minutes from the St. John's Town Center. At Key Buick GMC, every new vehicle comes with our lifetime powertrain warranty. Key Buick GMC, we are professional grade. Online at keybuickgmc.com. Lifetime powertrain warranty covers engine, transmission, drivetrain only. Exclusions apply. See dealer for details.
Well, the big game is just about here. There's no better way to cash in during America's biggest sporting event than Prize Picks, where it always feels good to be right. And the big game max discount is available this week. Prize Picks, special max discount for the big game. Live in the app right now. Drake May, 1 passing yard for max discount to win. 1 passing yard. Just add another player to your lineup, and if your pick hits, you cash in. And they have all kinds of fun games to play. You can find your community. There's new features. You're missing your fantasy team. More available on Prize Picks. But to do all this, you got to download the Prize Picks app. Use code 1010XL to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code 1010XL. You get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. It's good to be right.
Here's hoping for a raise the roof football season. And here's knowing Next Gen Roofing is up for any job. Game day or storm season, you need a team you can trust. And you know what? You don't need a glitzy roofing company. No shortcuts, no gimmicks, no nonsense. Solid roofs at competitive prices and a commitment to the First Coast community. Right now, save up to $300 on your next roof replacement. When you need a roof, you need Next Gen Roofing. Team with you, it's a win every time.
There's joy in every RV journey. Your journey starts at the Jacksonville RV Mega Show, Thursday, February 5th through Sunday the 8th at the Jacksonville Equestrian Center. It's Northeast Florida's largest RV show with hundreds of RVs on display with lifestyle booths. Adults $10, kids under 12 free. Seniors get $1 off Thursday. Military and first responders get $1 off every day. Thursday through Saturday from 10 to 5, Sunday 10 to 4. The Jacksonville RV Mega Show at the Jacksonville Equestrian Center.
Don't miss the Bari Breakdown with Dr. George Bari on XL Primetime, Wednesdays around 1:35 for the latest in sports injuries from all the big names in the game. Who's MIA, who's coming back? Dr. George Bari on XL Primetime, Wednesdays at 1:35 on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
Daly's Dash is not only your Jaguars game day stop, but a great place to grab a meal any day of the week. To honor the Jags and the fans, we've crafted the Duval sub. The Duval comes with freshly sliced turkey ham, melted cheddar and habanero jack cheese, topped with crisp lettuce, fresh tomatoes, and a double portion of our secret sauce, all served on a fresh roll. Come by your local's Daly's Dash today to get your delicious Duval sub. Daly's is the official convenience store sponsor of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Hello, I'm Ed Jackson, president of Ned Jackson Income Tax. Ned Jackson Income Tax has been preparing tax returns in Jacksonville for over 80 years. Our tax preparers at Ned Jackson Income Tax have years of knowledge and experience to help you get your highest possible tax refund and are fully trained on all IRS updates, including the One Big Beautiful Bill. Visit one of Ned Jackson's 4 locations, including our downtown office at 255 North Liberty Street. That's Ned Jackson Income Tax, 356-0349.
Attention skilled electricians. Are you undervalued at your current company? Time to step up to the bigger projects and better opportunities. Join the team at Miller Electric Company, a trusted name in the industry for over 96 years. At Miller, we tackle the biggest projects in the city, offering not just the job, but an experienced, top-notch pay, unbeatable benefits, and the best working environments in the business. Please join the team that values your skills and rewards your hard work. Elevate your career to new heights. Apply today at millercareers.com, an equal opportunity employer.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch.
Well, since my baby left me, well, I found a new place to dwell. Well, it's down at the end of Lonely Street, that
Heartbreak Hotel. Oh,
you gotta do the show.
So lonely, baby.
The Bobby's
so lonely. Oh, yeah. He did.
Toe. That's it. Just the toe. Just the one toe.
Although it's all
Left foot stays.
crowded,
Yeah.
you still can
There you
find
go.
some room.
He's the Black Elvis.
Elvis.
All right, we've got a development on Velvet Elvis. I had to find him. They moved Velvet Elvis on us. But E.T., you're going to have to come here and take a photo.
Yes, sir.
Because we've got like some
Proof of the Velvet Elvis.
Some dual conversations that we have here on the program have interwoven. We called out really one of our faves, Mrs. Eden Kendall, for not being more happy to hear about us on her own show. I don't know
Yes.
where that was or what
Yes.
they were doing.
Yeah,
Good.
that was with Gets Marjano,
Yeah.
River City Live.
Well, there you go.
We're not afraid to mention it's on Channel 4
Yeah,
every day, River
that's
City
right.
Live.
Yeah, she does a great job
He
on
just
that
shut the door on
show.
his fingers. That was good.
Ooh,
Yeah.
ooh. So, but anyway, and I read it earlier, but she had sent me a voice text through her husband, Mr. Eden Kendall. Lovely people, lovely family. And I read that to you earlier. She just saying, well, she can't believe it that when she was working at the Ape, they did some deal where they had $100 to spend, and all the listeners called in, and then they chose.
They
what it
bought
was.
Velvet Elvis.
They bought Velvet Elvis, and she said they spent years looking for him.
Which again, I
question
now-
how hard you looked.
Well, I now want to take this and make money. Why don't we sell off some of our stuff from here at 1010?
Should I make like one of those like ransom pages and hold it up?
That's a kidnapping stuff.
It's not
isn't
funny right now. Yeah,
no.
that's fair.
Yeah.
So E's going to take us a picture. We're going to take a picture
Well,
of the
hand us a
Velvet
picture,
Elvis.
put it
yeah,
right here and take
and then we're gonna we'll send
Put it
it
right
to the
here, put
Kindle
'em in the chair.
family. And if there needs to be some proper, negotiations or whatever it might be. All right.
Oh, I can't see it.
E, remember what we do? You point, right?
Yeah. There he is, the velveted one. Send that to me.
All right.
I'll get it to the appropriate party. It almost was like incredulous, like she
Well,
didn't
if they
think.
listen, if they paid $100 for it 20 years ago, they ought to be willing to pay $1,000 for it
Well,
now.
again, the word ransom's kind
It's
of a
not
bad
ransom.
word right
I'm
now.
just saying it's fair. It's a transaction. It's $1,000 for the Velvet Elvis from the Kendall family. It'll smooth things out as well. It'll go a long ways into rekindling the friendship.
And just to remind folks, it said, "Hi Jeff, it's Eden. I just heard you guys actually have the Velvet Elvis. Do you really? Because we went over and looked for that. It was something that we bought while we were at Ape. We had $100, and we had a thing where everyone called, and then they tried to sell us something for $100, and that's what we all agreed on.
Yeah.
And that we'd have it forever.
Yeah.
And I can't believe you have that. Do you really have it? Do you really have it?
Yeah.
I just want to see a photo if you do. Well,
They can have it forever for a rack.
For honorarium.
So,
Yeah.
Here it is.
A
right
small honorarium, $1,000. That's all we're
Here
asking.
it is right here. Let's just.
You're sending it?
Yeah, I'm going to send
All
it
right.
right
You send
now.
the photo and say 1,000 and it's yours.
Share.
That's all I'm asking.
I'll just send it to Mr. Eden Kendall. He can pass it along. He's right here in the
That's
front.
that's $333.33 each.
There you go.
Well,
Boom. That's
okay.
a lovely photo. Look at that. Could almost be our, avatar.
That's pretty good.
We could call it Three Kings.
Three Kings. Unless we choose to shut E out, then we get 500 each.
Mr. Eden Kendall. Dan always looking to make money.
Oh yeah.
I've sent him the photo. There we go. So
Oh, yeah.
just for proof, proof of life. We got it right there. There's
you go.
Velvet Elvis. We've taken great care of him.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe those tears are happiness of being where he is. Who knows?
Time for some Deer Drill, brought to you by our friends at Oceanside Cleaners. Nobody dominates the industry like Oceanside Cleaners. They make it easy with free pickup and delivery. They'll send text reminders. They save you time. They have service kiosks available, Ponte Vedra and on Southside Boulevard, and a new location as well down in St. Augustine between Marsh Creek and Sea Colony in the same strip as Winn-Dixie. Michael P. Harris and his family have been doing this for 35 years. Boy, that means stability and success. They say if it's got fabric, they can clean it, from cushion chairs, from your outdoor furniture, which they did mine, looked fantastic. Lab coats at Mayo or wherever doctor's office you work. Dry cleaning, laundry, bedding, and award-winning bridal gown preservation. They do it all. Oceanside Cleaners. We just don't clean. We care. E.
All right. Shaping lives, what we do here. Good, solid
Got a
advice.
stack full of them today.
Be willing to take the advice.
Try to get through a few of these. Dear Drill, my grandma passed away 16 years ago. Before she passed, she told me and my two kids that she had an account for each of them for their college. After she was gone, my aunt was in charge of the will. My kids never got the money, and my aunt would never let me see my grandmother's will. I heard my grandmother ask my aunt if she had filed her will at the courthouse, and my aunt told her she did, but when I went to the courthouse, no file. How do I raise the subject of my kids' inheritance with my aunt? Right now, I'm living with her. How do I do this without causing an argument in the family?
This is easy. It's I've been told, let's make the answers a little shorter, crisper, to the point.
Okay.
Get a lawyer. I can't answer these questions. If there was legally something was left to you that has been stolen by your sister, I suppose, then get what is yours. But I think we all through family have experienced that somebody was told so-and-so about what and what, who's getting this and that, and, you know.
Get dicey.
It can get dicey. I'd say get a lawyer.
What say you?
Little mama, it's going to start some beef. Get your boxing gloves because y'all about to be rumbling.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to start some beef.
All right, this one comes to our friends from the beaches, but it's interesting because my husband and I also have a condo with a fireplace out in Colorado. So, okay. We burn wood fire regularly when the weather is cool. That makes sense.
I love them.
It's how we heat our living room and our TV area. One of our neighbors is complaining that the smoke from the fire is bothering her. She has pulmonary problems, says she can't breathe or even keep her windows open for fresh air. She's asked to stop using it. She says if we don't, it will affect our friendship. Well, we have cleaned our fireplace regularly. We placed a new, larger flue on the chimney, but it didn't help. No other neighbors have complained. What do we say and what obligation do we have? Just asking, Drill.
We live in the mountains where it's cold. Part of our fulfillment comes from having a nice, healthy fire in the fireplace. I'm sorry. Maybe you shouldn't live where people have fires.
Okay.
Sorry, Karen. You know, the whole world, the whole neighborhood doesn't change because of Karen's diagnosis. One thing if you're like burning debris in the backyard. If you're just using your fire, you're going above and beyond cleaning that joker, if like you say. So, yeah, no, that's not a, look, I'm sorry, but if you're asking us never to have a fire in our fireplace, that's a no can do.
There's no beef like neighbors beef.
Mm-hmm.
And clearly there's going to be beef there. I hope you still got those same boxing gloves that the first letter wrote. Get those boxing gloves.
Oh, geez.
Well, just outrun her. She won't be able to chase you very far. I'll take this a moment right now to recognize and shout out. I got world-class neighbors. I've had almost the same neighbors, almost to a man and woman, since the day we moved in, and they're all terrific. They're the perfect blend of helpful but not intrusive. Yeah. Awesome.
I have that nosy Holmes black.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah.
How's he doing?
He's recovered from the bike accident.
Yeah, that's the last thing I remember. Benji had the bike accident.
Yeah, he's back playing golf again, which is
good.
big.
That's good.
I like Benji. Benji's good. Is he back working where he used to work?
No, he retired.
Oh, he did?
Benji's retired, yeah.
He was, he's riding that gravy train out there at TPC getting some of that money.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Playing discounted golf. I know the grift with Benji.
Oh, yeah.
All right, we got one more. Is that it?
He's a Mayport guy now. Plays out there. Here we go. One more. Dear Drill, I met this guy at work, and I fell in love. It's from a Guggenella. We started going out. He asked me to be his girlfriend. We moved in together pretty quickly, and I got pregnant. 3 months later, I saw a text on his phone from a female co-worker. The first message said, "This is Brienne," and the second was work-related. Everyone in the facility had to have his phone number, as his position required him to be called during the day. I know from others who worked there that Brienne had a crush on him. He deleted the first message that identified who it was from, but not the second that was work-related. When I asked whose number it was, he lied, said he didn't know. It led to a big argument, and he told me he lied because he didn't want us to fight. Eventually, we moved on to different jobs outside the company, and we got married. We have no more issues in our relationship since then. It's been years, but I've never been able to completely trust him. I've tried to forget this, but because of it, my trust in him is gone. Am I wrong for that, Drill?
Wrong is way too light of a word. I don't know what your deal is, lady. I feel sorry for your husband. You got to be freaking kidding me.
Oh, dear.
You got I'm to the point that I'm not the right guy to send this. Why did you send this to Dear Drill?
Oh, no.
What other answer can I have? Are you kidding me?
Oh, boy.
And based on on this letter, I know why he deleted where it came from the first time. To avoid this nonsense. You've gone on since, you've gotten married, you got kids, you've never had an incident, and you're worried about this?
Oh, dear.
Holy cow, lady.
Know your worth, queen.
Know your worth, baby mama. Know your worth. Well, now she's wifey.
Yeah.
That's Dear Drill. We appreciate all the cards and letters. Keep them coming. We'll dole out the advice and save your relationships and make you better people. We'll take a break and keep it rolling right here on 1010XL.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios, your home for Gators Hoops is 1010XL.
Florida's front court is on fire as they bring the heat to the hardwood at Texas A&M. Gators Aggies. Tomorrow at 8 on 1010XL.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking mumbo-jumbo. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices. I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from high heels to wagon wheels. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
Instant Keys is turning 25. A quarter century of saving the day when your keys mysteriously vanish.
Seriously, it was just in my pocket.
Or when that remote fob decides to quit working.
The dealership is such a hassle.
For 25 years, Instant Keys has been the go-to locksmith service for car keys, house keys, transponders, re-keys, and even high-tech smart locks. You don't have to go to the dealer. Instant Keys comes to you for honest, professional locksmith service. Use Instant Keys.
Zero Res, the month of love sale. Not only is your carpet one of the biggest investments in your home, it's also your biggest air filter. If your carpet hasn't been professionally cleaned, you are breathing unhealthy levels of nasty dirt, dander, bacteria, and germs that keep recirculating again and again. Lucky for you, Zero Res is going to spread the love to you and your home. Get 3 rooms of carpet clean starting at just $149. You heard me right. 3 rooms of carpet clean starting at just $149. How do you do it? You book online at ZeroResJacksonville.com. That's ZeroResJacksonville.com. Tell them you want the 1010XL special at ZeroResJacksonville.com.
And that concludes the Joe C. Jack of All Trades show. Tune in next week where I'll be installing my own French drain.
Joe, wake up, man.
Hey, John, I must have dozed off.
We finished those projects you started.
Whoa, my seamless gutters are actually seamless.
And they're connected into underground PVC drain lines.
And my sprinklers. Wow, look at that coverage.
Next time, just call me first, Joe.
I will, but I ain't singing that song.
Clearwater irrigation
and drainage too.
Hey friends, Frank Frangie here. A new year is the perfect time to make sure your car is ready for the road ahead. And nothing gives you more confidence than a fresh set of tires from my friends at Big Chief Tire. I've trusted them for years. They take great care of me, and they'll take great care of you. Start 2026 with a smoother, safer ride. Visit WeKeepJacksRollin.com or call 904-932-0950 today and let Big Chief get you rolling.
Be the first to discover the best new home community in beautiful Green Cove Springs. Highland Trail, where the rhythm of life slows down. Enjoy green spaces, luxury pools, pickleball courts, winding trails, and more at livehighlandtrail.com. Choose from 3 premium builders, just starting in the 300s.
Oh, at Highland Trail.
Get your tickets for the Tom Coughlin J Fund Wine Tasting Gala. Join Super Bowl winning coach Tom Coughlin at ViStar Ballpark Thursday, March 5th and raise a glass to help local families tackling childhood cancer. Enjoy hundreds of wines from around the world and food from top local restaurants. Buy tickets and learn more at tcjfund.org/wine. tcjfund.org/wine.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch. Now, the Monahan's golden moment. Monahan Jewelers in Atlantic Beach, your local family jewelers.
My nugget was just some of what I gleaned from a red carpet interview with Liam Cohen. Cohen, a close second for NFL Coach of the Year last night. Mike Vrabel won. Trevor was 5th in the MVP and I want to say 4th in comeback in that voting. But it was interesting, when asked about Trevor and Liam and talking about his development this year and then kind of added a personal side that we hadn't heard about. I mean, it sounded like there's a little bromance that's been emerging between Liam Cohen and Trevor Lawrence as well. And I just say that. He said they traveled out together with the family to do stuff as family. So, hopefully a good, solid, healthy relationship there just, leads to the turbo burst that we saw at the end of the year. Of course, Super Bowl is coming up this Sunday, so here we are. I think we're all kind of in consensus here. Hick, What is the spread in this game? 6?
4.5.
4.5.
All right. I think I can say this. For a spread, it's only 4.5. I think it might feel like the biggest consensus pick maybe in Super Bowl history. Now, there have been, where there's one dominant team and one team, the 49ers are going to blow out the Chargers. You know that usually so-and-so is going to blow out so-and-so. And I'm not saying that it didn't end up that way, but like even the Broncos-Seahawks game was top offense, top defense. And so the spread in that game was probably pretty low, but there wasn't a consensus who was going to win. Like, do you guys know anyone who thinks, other than Patriot fan, the Patriots are going to win? Have you seen anybody predict the Patriots? Have you seen anybody watching anything, like watching anything?
It's very overwhelmingly Seattle.
Yeah, and so my point is the ratio of how small the point spread is to such a big consensus on who we all think is going to win. That might be the biggest disparity ever because I think Seahawks. You think he thinks Seahawks.
Yeah.
They think Seahawks. Go find somebody. It almost feels like it's contrarian if you're finding a reason why. I will say this. The Patriots defense has been the best in the postseason and given up points since the 2000 Ravens.
Yeah.
That can always win you a football game.
Sam Darnold has a bad day. That can change things quick.
Look, we saw Seattle's offense at times doesn't look overpowering. And it's looked, at the last 2 weeks, though, it's looked pretty doggone good.
Look good. Looks like they're firing on all cylinders.
Almost in a weird way, it's almost –
Kenneth Walker's running really
well.
Yeah,
he does, and he's not having to share.
Yeah, it was 19 carries season high. I just did something I need to confess. It was not nice.
Oh.
So I come here to the table of the drill to confess my sports
iniquity.
Faux pas. I saw RJ Saunders out there preparing for the next show, Jaguars Today. He's the award-winning producer of that program, and he's decked out in his Lakers gear as
always.
As oft is he.
RJ's a big NBA guy
and a big Laker fan.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
California boy.
Yeah, LA guy.
I'm sort of a West Coast guy now since I learned that me and Pac both had the same
California
song.
love.
Yeah.
Okay.
But anyway, I said, "Hey man, did you see the news on Luka?" No, what? I go, torn hamstring off the bone, out for the year. Oh man, season over. But RJ, he's like, RJ doesn't like some of us are, but oh man,
he ain't
no!
flinched.
Yeah.
RJ kept that poker face,
The truth is that Luke has a hamstring strain. He
Yeah.
had to have an MRI. There's by no means been any
So I'm walking away, and I've delivered the
devastating
news to a Laker fan. I mean, it's over. It's done. We're finito. And I go, or maybe I'm just lying.
Yeah.
And he goes, did you see that on Twitter, though? Like, he was still concerned. Yeah. I go, no, RJ, I'm making it up.
Yeah.
I saw he hurt his hamstring last night. Relax. But that's a confession. That's on me. It's the kind of fan I am.
From the text line designed by Lifetime Enclosures, ask Jeff if the Velvet Elvis is the kind they used to sell on a street corner out of a van.
Yes.
That's it.
Yes, that's it.
Flea market. If you're
100%.
going down the street where you've got like the lithograph like blankets hanging over like clotheslines, and then they've got stacked up. Yeah, that's it.
Today's kids will never know what a flea market is. Every Saturday morning, my mom used to make me go to the flea market.
Yeah, the flea market now is called eBay or whatever, whatever the hot one is now.
Even garage sales they do online now.
I love this one, by the way. God, these people that put these commercials, they just take advantage of the idiocracy, I suppose. But I mean, I got guys coming on these auction site commercials. I got this 70-inch TV for $16. Sure you did, buddy. Yeah, you won an auction for a 70-inch flat screen television for $16. You bet you did, right? I got this brand new iPhone for $1. Okay.
Speaking of big screen TVs, I feel the need to tell this. A dad walked in to his 12-year-old son's
bonus joke
bedroom and was shocked to see a 55-inch TV. When he got home from school, he said, "Where'd you get that TV, man? Did you steal it?" "No, I didn't steal it. I bought it." "You bought it with what? You dealing drugs?" "Of course I don't deal drugs. I saved up my hiking money." "Hiking money? What on earth is that?" Boy shrugged and said, "Well, every time you're out, Uncle Bob comes around to see Mom, gives 20 quid and tells me take a hike."
Oh, boy.
This is the drill on 1010 XL 92.5 FM, 9 o'clock nasty.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Live streaming from the XL Digital Studios. Brightened by Harbor Dental Care, Jacksonville's first choice for dental emergencies.
At Hollis Pools, building a pool is personal. We sit down with you, listen to your vision, and bring your backyard dreams to life right here in Northeast Florida. Working with us doesn't feel like working with a contractor. It feels like working with family. Every Hollis Pools project supports Project Savior Outdoors, helping bring hope to our veterans. Visit HollisPools.com. Hollis Pools, your vision, your pool, your escape. License number CPC 1461233.
Hey gang, Hicken here for Action Garage Door. Premium parts, premium service, premium people. For the life of your doors, nothing more frustrating than that garage door misfiring. If mine ever does, I take action. I call action, and they take action. That's Jeff Bernard and his folks, man, his crew. They're from Jacksonville. They're Jacksonville people. Been doing this a long time. We don't have to go through corporate, no layers of layers of layers to get to someone to come out and fix it. You call Jeff, and his guys are on it. Listen, he's taken care of me since I've lived in the Bay, and I appreciate him. And in fact, I got a new garage door recently through Action Garage Door. People still comment on how it dramatically improves my curb appeal. And also the garage door openers, oh man, smart home integration, quiet operation, you bet it's quiet. Added security, something goes wrong, garagedoor911.com, garagedoor911.com. That gets you right to Action Garage Door. Check them out, you'll be glad you did. Garagedoor911.com for Action Garage Doors.
Welcome to Key Buick GMC, proudly family-owned and operated since 1943. Come see why they're North Florida's new and pre-owned truck center, conveniently located on Southside and JTB, just minutes from the St. John's Town Center. At Key Buick GMC, every new vehicle comes with our lifetime powertrain warranty. Key Buick GMC, we are professional grade. Online at keybuickgmc.com.
Lifetime powertrain warranty covers engine, transmission, drivetrain only. Exclusions apply. See dealer for details.
Tara Lagaman for Local Fair Jacks. It's our go-to for local produce, eggs, and meat. You pick exactly what you want each week online, straight from local farmers. And knowing where your food comes from matters. Visit localfairjacks.com.
When it comes to glass, you don't want average. You want flawless. Duval Glass and Mirror has transformed homes and businesses across Jacksonville for over 35 years. Frameless showers that wow. Mirrors cut exactly to your style. Fogged or broken glass replaced. Decorative tabletops. Windows replaced or repaired to stand up to Florida storms. All backed by a 100% guarantee. Visit DuvalGlass.com for your free quote. There's only one name for glass and mirror around these parts. It's Duval.
Frank Frangie here for Coil Fencing. Since 1927, Jacksonville has trusted Coil Fencing to protect what matters. And I trust them too. From tough chain link to your commercial project to sleek aluminum fencing your HOA will love, Coil does it all. Did you know that Coil can also install, service, and maintain those automatic gates that help protect your neighborhood or business? To schedule a complimentary consultation, visit CoilJacks.com. That's COYLE Jacks.com. Coil Fencing, A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Spring is almost here. Is your yard ready? Lucas Tree Service, a family-owned business with over 45 years of experience, is your local certified arborist for tree removal, trimming, and stump grinding for residential or commercial properties. Protect your home, boost your curb appeal, and get top-notch service from a Jacksonville company. Make sure your trees are healthy and safe before summer hits. Schedule your tree inspection today at lucastreeservice.com.
Have you got concrete or asphalt rubble piling up? Arcosa Crushed Concrete will pay you for it and recycle it. They're just minutes from Everbank Stadium on Talleyrand. Call Arcosa Crushed Concrete and get paid for what you don't need. ArcosaCrushedConcrete.com.
Diabetes, high blood pressure, anxiety meds, everyone's on them. If you're a 50-year-old male, maybe a bit porky, and you may even have type 2 diabetes, $1 million of term insurance may only cost you about $200 a month. Call Term Provider. Speak with Big Lou at 800-444-9336. Big Lou will find a term life policy for you even if you have type 2 diabetes, are overweight, or have high blood pressure. Term Provider has helped thousands of people like you who think they can't afford term life insurance. insurance. To buy $1 million of affordable term life for you, all you need to do is call Big Lou at 800-444-9336. Lou will make sure the scales are tipped in your favor. Call 800-444-9336. Big Lou will answer your call and work to fit you into a term life policy that you can afford. Remember, Big Lou's like you. He's on meds too. Call 800-444-9336. 800-444-9336.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focus, fueled, fearless, Farah.
The turn for home. Super Bowl Sunday coming up. The only defending back-to-back champions in NHL history to miss the playoffs, the 69-70 Montreal Canadiens and the 37-38 Detroit Red Wings. The 25-26 Florida Panthers are in threat of becoming the third.
Yeah, that shocked me when you said that. You know, I came in today about ready to, contemplating talking about two just amazing level upsets you don't see in the NBA. The Wizards went on the road last night and beat the Pistons. I mean, the top seed losing to a terrible team just hardly ever happens. And I, almost put Charlotte winning at Houston into that category if you just go by brand name. And then you realize that, and remember that Charlotte now has won like 10 out of 11 and 8 in a row or whatever the number is. So that's not as big an upset as it looks like just based on brand name. The trade deadline came and went in the NBA without a whole lot of fanfare, just a lot of salaries, just teams trying to fine tune, right? And some contenders did that. Your Knicks tried to fine tune, the Cavs tried to fine tune, some other teams did.
We had to make a move because Deuce is going to be out for maybe the season.
McBride.
So, yeah. He's our backup
the West
guard.
Virginia kid? Where'd he go?
He's a good little player, man. And so Knicks Pistons tonight, by the way, in case you're wondering.
Okay.
In Detroit. So
you're going to catch the Pistons probably
back.
Probably a little bit of a mad on after they lost last night.
That's probably unfortunate.
That's a sandwich game for them. They had the Nuggets earlier in the week, got you tonight, and they completely overlooked.
And then I think we have the Celtics on Sunday, so we got a busy.
All right, I'll share this on the text line.
What do you got?
Those I want an iPhone for $5 things are legit, but what they don't tell you is you have to pay for each bid you make. The bid goes up 1 cent at a time, and each time the bids are changed, I've seen it where it's 50 cents a bid. So after 3,400 bids to reach $34 for the 70-inch TV, the site has made $1,700.
Oh,
so that's how they can do it.
Okay.
That does make sense, I guess.
All right.
But that means you got a bunch of suckers and one guy who won.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. That's how it works.
If you got to pay to bid,
pay to bid, baby.
Oh. Jeff Saturday, Patriots. So much for consensus.
Somebody finally did it.
Oh, somebody also said betting-wise, it's only 60-40, but that's the spread. I'm talking about who thinks you're going to win the game. I bet you the money line bets aren't 60-40.
Yeah.
You're getting the 4.5. I guess I'd be tempted to take the 4.5 despite what I said. I just feel like Seattle's going to win, but there is a part of you that's fair, and even though what Sam Darnold has done, to not trust them finishing it off until they do. All right, so where's Darnold sit in the current lexicon if they win this title?
If they win, he'd be welcome to the,
going into
the top
next year.
10, top 10 guy.
Okay.
Yeah. One other thing, we talked earlier this morning about the Liam Cohen deal with the Tampa radio station. The guy's name is Nick Wise, I guess. Cohen walked by him and said, "Coach, will you come on with us in Tampa?" Liam said, "You're just like everybody else." Nick said, "I defended you on the air." Cohen walked away and said, "What happened this year?" Insinuating Tampa fell apart. Nick Wise tweeted out yesterday, "Liam Cohen assumed I was going to be a jerk because I'm in Tampa. I get it. Fans and him don't have a great relationship. I've always defended him leaving. It's business. The way he left doesn't bother me. I wanted him on the air today because he'd be a great guest in Tampa. At least he had fun with it rather than ignore me."
Well, and that's a pretty classy way to handle that.
Yeah. So it is what it is. I mean, it's not that big a deal.
We forget how awkward that is. That story down there was full of drama. I'm at the doctor. I can't come in, right? There was some of that going on. So that's 100% if we were in that same boat as that from that fan base standpoint, I'd be like, what the heck?
Yeah.
And then it makes it worse that he's come up here and he's won.
By the way, one more thing before we get out of here. Pitt's a good football program. And somebody pointed this out to us a week ago, and I took a further look at it. Larry Fitzgerald's their 11th Pro Football Hall of Famer.
Wow.
11th.
That's a
and
good number.
we're talking Ditka, Marino, Larry Fitzgerald, Curtis Martin, Darrell Revis, others are Jimbo Covert, Chris Dolman, Tony Dorsett, Russ Grimm, Ricky Jackson, and Joe Schmidt. That's a hell of a lineup, bro.
Especially if you were having to start and go. That's kind of nice split. Offense, defense. They got linemen,
Let me ask you
skill
a question.
position.
Is there
corner?
Is there any college?
I'd have to look. There might be some.
You would think there probably, but that's got to be like top 5, easy. And I don't know if there anybody can.
How many? What is the PFF 355, Tony?
Yeah.
So we're up to about 400.
Yeah.
So they got basically 10 of the 400, we'd say.
Yeah.
That's 2.5%, I guess. Yeah, 2.5%. It's pretty. Yeah, it's pretty fair. Did you Google schools with the most Hall of Famers?
No, I just was curious, like I did Michigan, just out of curiosity.
What do they have?
Charles Woodson, Dan Deerdorf, some old guys, Elroy Hirsch, Steve Hutchinson, Ty Law, pretty good, but not as good as Pitt. I wonder what schools. Look that.
Here, I got it right here. I'm doing it right now.
USC and Notre Dame.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Play
Mike in.
They both have 14. Michigan 11. Pitt now 11.
2-minute drill is driven by nobody but Nimnicht. Nimnicht Chevrolet on Cassett Avenue and Nimnicht Buick GMC on Phillips Highway.
Which makes sense, USC and Notre Dame, Mike. I mean, that would.
USC was the first one that came to mind.
Yeah.
But
and they have some great ones.
Yeah. Who's the best quarterback?
Oh, well, Sam Darnold's the first to ever start a Super Bowl, right?
So I don't know the answer to that.
Ron Johnson.
By the way,
maybe
Pitt's 11.
Yeah.
Will beat the hell out of Notre Dame's 14.
Yeah.
I mean, these are good players. I mean, they're good players, but they're Hall of Famers. Jerome Bettis, Tim Brown, Nick Bonicani, Dave Casper.
That's pretty good.
George Connor, Eddie DeBartolo, Paul Horning, Earl Curly Lambeau.
Yeah.
Joe Montana, Alan Page is a pretty good start, though.
For sure.
Yeah.
Chris.
By the way, these lists can't be weak. They're NFL Hall of Famers, but that Pitt list was eye-opening because of the depth.
Montana Marino one more time.
The way the thing about yours is how spread out it is. I mean, you got like almost every prime position covered with
pretty good.
With a Hall of Famer.
It's Pitt too. It's not USC or Notre Dame. It's Pitt.
Well, yeah,
pretty impressive.
Marcus Allen, Ronnie Lott, Bruce Matthews, Anthony Munoz, Troy Polamalu, Junior Seau, O.J. Simpson, Lynn Swan.
There you go.
And some dude named Baselli. Don't forget.
Don't forget him. Not familiar. What do you got cooking, Michael?
Oh, man, we got Liam
Friday.
and Trev, and we got Super Bowl Friday.
Yeah.
We got Tail of the Tape. We're going to put together our official Jaguars Today 4-leg parlay. Everybody's going to take a leg, and we're going to retire.
Okay.
And see you later.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm all for that.
Yeah.
I'll be listening then.
Let me ask you, Jeff. Jeff's more of a degenerate. Like you've become a little bit of a degenerate gambler now at the high school.
His is
gambling.
pretend.
You know, I know.
I have dirty fingernails.
If I ask you for a long shot, is plus 1,100, does that qualify?
Well, it depends on what if we're talking about. Like, I don't want to dodge the question. It depends on what are we talking about?
Well, I was.
But I think 11-1 is it. Yeah, I think that's a long shot. 10-1's a long shot.
All right.
I mean, you're not going to make a living hitting them 10-1.
Stumbled on a good one.
No.
Oh.
We're just talking.
Is that a player prop or is it a win total? What is it?
I don't even. It's one of RJ's because we're all like everyone's going to have a long shot and even money prop.
So how are you dividing it up?
Yeah, and I just was curious. Like my long shot is DeMarcus Lawrence's Super Bowl MVP. It's plus 9,000.
Okay, yeah, that's 90-1. Yeah,
right. But I think if the Seahawks win a high-scoring game, Darnold's going to win MVP, and the payoff's nothing. So if it's a low-scoring defensive game,
and see that, Matt, I don't think that you said 11-1. 10, yeah, plus 1,100. 11.
That's plus 9,000.
No, you said the what?
The other one, I don't know.
What would I consider long odds though?
Yeah.
11-1. Yeah, isn't that what it was? Didn't you?
That's what I asked you about. Yeah. Would you consider?
No. Well, in that context, I'm not sure that is a long shot.
That's what I'm saying.
In a player prop. No, because
long shots like I want to spend $10 and make a grand.
Yeah.
That's a long shot.
Talk to me.
11-1. That's more of a medium shot on a player prop. Yeah.
It's all good either way.
I'll have a good pre-Super Bowl show.
Oh well, thank you very much.
E.
Yeah.
Time to swerve.
Swerve, swerve.